Two.
Look, you see I never been one for the games, so you better think twice before you even try to step in my lane. My pen game so lethal with a rupture your veins, then penetrating your thoughts and exploding your brain, and have you shook like Fox got ball every game. And yeah, we on the same court, but we ain't ballin' the same. Oh yeah, I'm that nice, even without the ends. Boy, I'm cold as ice. These rappers need writers for hits. A bunch of poltergeists, I'm nasty. Even if you vote, you couldn't pass me. Now give me the torch, but don't gas me. I'm everlasting, so I can't never let them quiet me. I'm the one that's known to beat the odds and put a strain on society.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to the S.O.S podcast, Straight on Society, the most honest hour and change of your day, once a week. We coming to you live again at this particular time. We know on this particular day, though. My name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts. Hey, this gentleman is usually down there, but he's to my right now. He goes by the name of. That's how he feels about y'all, ladies and gentlemen. 268 weeks in a row. That gentleman that's normally to my right, he ain't here right now. We'll see him in a minute or so, or few. We'll see. But yeah, we are the. Whoa. Hell. You heard that? The S.O.S podcast. Woo. Got through it quick. That was only 1 minute and 41 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey. Getting efficient. Hey, man. So, how was your week, sir?
Damn, we getting right to it, huh?
Right. I mean, right to you. There was no other banter. There's no other banter needed.
So
it was.
My week. My week has been a roller coaster. I've had some ups, had some downs. Had blue balls for the first time since high school. Yes. And I caught blue balls simply by just existing. And it made me realize how oversexed I am. I may be. Like I 1 week without consistently having sex 2 or 3 times a day, and my nuts swelled up and started aching.
Wait. Hold on. So, because I want to be clear about the parameters in which we're speaking. So, just for clarification's sake.
Yeah. So last week when I had Google,
hold on. Were you abstinent for a week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it had me Googling, why does my nuts hurt when I poop? I don't know if y'all remember that from last week, but I was Googling why do my nuts hurt when I take a shit. Come to find out, it was just because I had blue balls. And I just ain't had that shit since in high school. And it really let me know that I fucking may be oversexed. Like 1 week abstinent, and my nuts almost flew off. Like, I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about with this semen retention shit. I was in serious pain. Like, my nuts was finna just, yeah.
May you perhaps have some sort of dependency of a type? Perhaps, maybe.
No, because I wasn't mentally thinking about it. My nuts was just, it was a.
Yeah, maybe the physical manifestation was a result of some cognitive.
I think the prison was just overcrowded, and they started fighting. I don't think it's the population. I don't think the population has been that. I think we've been keeping crime down in the land that is ... for so long that my penal system just couldn't handle the sudden influx of inmates.
I'm a liken it to a water hose with a knot in it. And I'll say this about a water hose with a knot in it. I've never, outside of a cartoon, seen one bubble up as a result of being on. Ever in my motherfucking life.
I'm a little
saying.
cartoony.
Huh?
I'm a little cartoonish. But yeah. So, man, had to get that about me.
Hey, look. Don't say I had to get that about me and then slap your leg. That was way too nonchalantly of a way to say that.
Yeah, man. Look, but this is so crazy. This is how I realized that I was oversexed. Is that I was literally Googling what is wrong with me. Like last week on the show, I turned my iPad around to show something other than it. And I looked at the last Google search. Said, why does my nuts hurt when I poop?
Yeah, I mean, I would think hernia.
That's what you said last week. You like, you may have a hernia. I'm like, I don't know.
Man. Hey, look, I just be talking. I be forgetting sometimes, a lot of times what I say on the show. I really do.
Yeah. You said last week that I may have a hernia. I'm like, I'll look into it. I wasn't lifting anything.
I stand on my hernia. What they call it when it's a guess?
Postulation?
Nah. When you at the
assertion?
Doctor. Nah, it's a diagnosis when they know, and it's a prognosis when they know too, or when they think. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Never mind.
It's a prognosis when it has a time frame on it.
I don't know. I don't want to say a prediction. It sounds like the weather, and we know that should always be wrong.
Hell yeah. And yeah. Hypothesis.
Yeah, hypothesis.
No, that's in science. This nigga's talking about medical terminology.
I'm like, when you be like, Doc, what do you think I got? And they're like, I don't really want to say what you think. No, well, what you think I got, Doc? Well, if in my, I would say
the prognosis isn't good.
Schizophrenia, but I don't know.
And my summary, and my cursory diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And my cursory diagnosis, my I don't know. But yeah, so I was Googling all that shit. Hernia, that was it. Because I didn't know nothing else. It was either hernia or prostate cancer. And I just wasn't going for prostate cancer. I got enough cancer in the last couple of months. Prostate cancer was just over the line.
Said nah.
Nope. Turns out that my ball bag has a fucking tension point. And I wish I could do that to my stomach, like not eat, because even though I haven't eaten really in months, I still can pack it down when I want to. Like my stomach
still there. It
didn't shrink at all, but my ball bag, for some odd reason, hey, like it got a motherfucking what's that fucking clip they put on stomachs? Yeah. A ball bag got one of them. A lap band. It got a ball band. Fucked me up, nigga. I'm talking about literally Googling, why does my nuts hurt when I take a shit? Blue balls came up. So you ain't gonna crank it up, and I've been fine. I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, look, that's a lot to tell the people out here. I mean,
hey, we're family.
Look, they gotta respect your honesty and your commitment to the truth.
We're family at this point. We're family
like,
at this point.
Like, hey, look, everybody don't just tell everybody about their schedule.
Hey, and also I also found out that not all women like to nut all day. Like one nut a week is good for some women. Like it wouldn't work for me, but 2 nuts a week is great for some women. And then with a motherfucker like me who give them to you back to back, that's like 20 minutes. And then you like straight for the next 10 days. Hell no. My balls go swell up. Swell up? No. So needless to say, I'm on my way back home.
So you fucked around and ran into a camel.
Yes. Yes.
And you more so need like a cheetah.
No, not really. Because I don't want to be touched anymore either. Right? So
what you looking for? An antelope, motherfucker?
I'm looking for more
Casual
antelope,
grazing.
casual grazing, more antelope, uh, giraffe, you know. What's the one that look like a like an antelope?
Hey, look, when I said antelope, I was kind of like,
That was
bumping
it.
my head.
I
I ain't even gonna hold you.
mean, giraffe could get up to 30 miles an hour, but rarely does.
I mean, because like you ain't really gotta go far that fast if you a
Exactly.
giraffe. Like the
That's
shit
it.
you eating ain't nothing else really eating.
That's it.
Ain't nothing really eating you.
Ain't nothing really eating you. It's just, So yeah, I'm more of a giraffe these days. Slow and steady wins the race, but
Hey, look.
I could take a cheetah,
Hey, look. Hey,
but
look.
I
Hey, look. Hey,
cannot.
look. Don't be a giraffe. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I'm gonna just think that you like all ugly women.
Hey, I'll take a giraffe, but I cannot do a camel. Cannot.
I feel you though. I feel you though. You gotta pack with the one you're supposed to be with. It's gotta be, yeah, yeah.
If you can't be with the one you love the one you with.
Doom, 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 doom.
Words to
Oh,
the wise, Luther.
hey, um, uh,
So how was your week, sir?
my week was non-eventful. I believe. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened this week. Oh, I had two birthday gatherings this week.
Damn, I
A
just found
parental
out your
figure
motherfucking wife is older than me, and that fucked me up.
and a matrimonial figure birthdays. I forgot about those. Man, my mind be going. Yeah. My father had his birthday the other day. Candace had a birthday the other day. It was dope all the way around. Everybody was, happy. It was a yay moment. I don't know. It was her birthday, so I don't know if she want to say something about it. I don't know. I'm supposed to talk about her birthday, but that was the highlight of my week. Yeah. That was supposed to be dope. I was supposed to hear like a oh or something, but y'all bogus as hell for no for no.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. That's much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, but not much this week for me. Really. We can go ahead and get into it because that was kind of pretty much the weekend for me. Was the news.
say that was it.
Yeah, it was kind of just the news, the downtown news. That was kind of pretty much it.
Oh, my week. I'm sorry. I've been uh I've been making elixirs and concoctions.
Wait, you've been making elixirs like a potion? Like you changing religions? Like are you I don't know a warlock now? Have you been watching the current iteration of American Horror Stories? Did you watch The Coven? No, this isn't one of those things you're doing. Because when you say concoctions, it puts a person into a particular frame of mind in which we may find ourselves need to be concerned. So,
No, I've been making elixirs and concoctions and all types of alchemy I've been doing.
see when you
So
say words like alchemy. Yeah, see, look,
yes,
nah,
yes, this is I'm opening an apothecary.
yeah, see, apothecary. That's another one of them words. Nah,
See, this here,
I don't want nothing from an apothecary. I want some. No, apothecary.
this is here. This is my elderberry elixir.
Elixir. See, another one of them word. What that do?
Uh, it's astringent and it cleans out your blood supply.
Cleans out your blood. Are you getting? Did you go out? Did you go out to near Fargo and turn into Dr. Sebi? Are you really trying to be Dr. Sebi? Like intentional now? Because the last time we bumped into you mixing some shit, you was just putting together what you found in your refrigerator after not shopping for a while and seeing what was still usable. Now it's looking like you actually getting like ingredients. Like you got a shopping list that you used. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I should probably be worried about that. I don't know. Anybody else got friends that be concocting shit?
Oh, all right, and I'm back. Got
Uh
a
huh.
rogue 5-year-old. All right, so
Yeah.
from there, elderberry, we got uh, Condrus crispus. This is the purple sea moss. This has
Conjus
100
cryptus.
crispus. Condrus crispus. This
Sound
is
like some shit Harry
a hu-
Potter said.
102 natural minerals that the body needs to survive daily. This here is raw golden sea moss. This is of the Jamaican variety. That is the other Irish sea moss. This is Jamaican sea moss. This here, this is hibiscus tea. Hold on, let me get this in the right light so you can see the color on this. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, isn't that marvelous? Looks like blood.
See,
Hibiscus.
hey, look,
Hibiscus tea.
see, look. I might have been thinking it, but then you said it.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna say it because you look like you trying to, you know, promote it.
Then we have all of your palo guaco. We have dandelion root. We have burdock root. We have more burdock root. We have pussy steamers. We got the pussy steamers. We got sarsaparilla.
Hey, look, go back one. The
Pussy
steamer.
steamer.
Yeah, what that do? Well, you know,
A yoni steam is like a facial steam before your lady parts. This ancient practice involves sitting over a pot of herb-infused warm water and allowing the steam to tone, soften, and rejuvenate both the interior and exterior realms. An online search will show various benefits and methods of steaming. To make a yoni steam, place 1/4 cup of herb into 4 cups of boiling water. Cover and let steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Ingredients include lavender, yarrow, rosebuds, raspberry, rosemary, and calendula.
so they want you to
Steam
do
the
what?
pussy.
Hold on, they want you to do what over the stove?
Want to boil the pussy? You gotta look. You ain't never had no
Hold on,
pussy.
hold on. What you supposed to do over the stove now? Like,
Supposed to
hold on,
boil.
are you supposed to drink that? Is that supposed to be a tea?
No, you're supposed to boil it and you sit on it. You sit over a hot pot and you steam the pussy. You ain't never had no fresh. You ain't never had no fresh steamed vagina, boy.
I do not think I have, sir. But
You're missing out.
one begs the question: how does one
Steam a vagina?
with a pot?
Tentatively.
With the pot. I
Tentatively.
mean, how does one do that?
Very,
How does one accomplish that with the pot?
very carefully. Very
Again, I
carefully.
mean a little bit more specificity.
So water boils, as we all know, at
Right.
212 degrees. So
Okay.
once you've received the 212th degree, then it's just a waiting game for it to come down to a reasonable pussy praying temperature. See, because you don't want to burn the booty.
Right.
You
Right.
want to lightly lavender the labia. You want to calendula the coochie.
However, though,
You want
sir,
to yarrow the yoni.
you still
But you don't want to burn.
you still have the pussy pot problem.
What you mean? No, you got a dedicated pussy pot. I ain't saying you use the spaghetti noodle pot.
Okay, but where's this pot percolating for the pussy to be?
You percolate it on the
Position.
stove. And then once you get it hot, you sit it on the floor. And then she just squat. And then she just squat.
Oh, so you mean? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, you know.
And look,
I mean, you could go as far as getting you one of them freak chairs with the booty cut out of the motherfucker that you sit over the pot and do all that, or you could go get you a motherfucking. You got kids. You got one of them potty training pots with the hole in the middle that you can sit over the
first
pot.
of all, if you take yourself over there and you bring yourself to somehow attempt to utilize the child's potty training seat in some selfish capacity, man, look, no.
Hey, don't knock no pussy steaming until you try it. That's like you niggas talking shit about them crab balls till they hit the motherfucking hit the circuit.
Hey, look, a crab boil is cool as long as I ain't got to make it because the smell sticks to your hands, and who the fuck wants that?
Same thing about pussy steaming. All good till you got to make it because the smell stick to your hand.
Hey, look. Nah. That ain't one of them things that you're supposed to carry with you.
No.
Nah. Nah. Nobody should have the faint inclination that fish was had. That should not be the topic of conversation. But shit.
Speaking of topic of conversation.
Speaking of topic of conversation. Oh no, you want to get into the topics of this week? Because we had pretty much a riot here this weekend.
Full calendar.
I mean, that's all I really had on my mind from a weekend. You know. Mm-hmm. You ready?
Oh, was I supposed to read the motherfuckers off, nigga?
Nah. I was gonna do it. I didn't know if you was ready to go or you wanted to still talk about weeks because we was only 23 minutes in and we were still waiting on the professional. So I don't know. We want to wait on him.
I thought that was one of them empty gestures, wait on me type situation. Y'all can wait on me if y'all want. That was one of those. I ain't gonna be here till 11:45.
Oh, okay.
Y'all can wait on me if you want.
Okay.
If y'all go ahead and start without me. That was one of those soft openings.
Go without me. I'm not gonna make it. And then a couple of y'all make it out and y'all bump into that motherfucker outside and he been out there the whole time.
That nigga motherfucker had a raft and a shortcut.
Man, he went the easy route. He was like, if I just went by myself, I'd be real quiet. I can sneak past. I can make it. Can't do it with 12 of y'all. So yeah. Selfish. Speaking of selfish, uh,
Trump. Speaking of selfish, Trump is in the news again.
hey, look, I mean, he very well could be, but we had a whole motherfucking riot downtown uh this weekend. I don't know how
Did
not
we?
to talk about that. Yeah, well,
I'm glad I
I
got out.
mean, in the city I live, I mean, you
Yeah,
said you're coming
I'm
back,
glad
so
I got. I'm glad I got out that vicious viscous of a city.
well, video playing right now. This is not in celebratory. It's not a celebration of a championship. Nah, they just came outside and just went nuts.
For no reason.
It's hot out this bitch.
That's a good enough reason.
I was wearing shorts and I was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh shit. They really had a whole riot downtown. Um, First things first,
I
can't
pop a
excuse
free soul.
you can't excuse the actions of the children. Who would? Right? Horrible what they did. How dare they? Now,
Wait, wait,
where
wait,
the
wait, 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 wait,
where
wait,
the
wait, wait.
what?
Wait.
What?
Before we go any further, because I didn't hear about this. Was it an actual riot or mob action?
Hey, look, a lot of mob action. I don't know what that constitutes at a point.
Not a riot.
Hey, look. Okay, they were downtown destroying cars, snatching people out of cars, attacking people, beating people up, destroying property, destroying shit.
So mob action then.
All right,
Right?
cool.
I'm cool with mob action. Kids will be kids.
It was thousands of them down there. Hey, look.
That's or else it would have just been a group action, motherfucker. It had to be a mob.
Hey, look. Call it what you want. Hey, where in the hell are these kids' parents?
Man, look, same place our parents was. We just wasn't doing pointless shit.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. If this shit happened when I was these kids' age, the next week I wouldn't be able to go outside. I wouldn't be able to go outside when it was hot for a very, very long time.
Well, you
If some shit
crazy
like
as
that
hell.
happened.
We did shit similar to that all the time and just didn't get caught.
Nah, no shit like that, man. That shit was crazy. This shit is crazy. I can't sit back and look at this shit like, yeah, man, yeah, we did that shit. We did it back in the day. It'll be okay. This is great. They are snatching people out of their cars and beating them.
We beat a motherfucker in the alley just for walking down the alley. And then we seen that nigga at the gas station like 20 minutes later, and Squeak footprint was on the back of that nigga back. And he ran in that motherfucker. I told the story on this podcast. And he ran in that motherfucker like, call the police. And it was our neighborhood. They was like, man, get your goof ass the fuck out of here. And we had just whooped that man up the alley for no reason, just because we wanted some money. We whooped his ass and took his money and took his hammer. He was a working nigga, fresh from work. Like, we used to do this shit too. It's exponential. So now when it was just 20 of us, now it's 10,000 of them 30 years later.
Okay. All right. So worse. Hey, look, you all were delinquents, fam.
We were.
I
I'm
don't know
not
what to
saying
tell
it.
you.
We were
It's
fucking
one
like,
thing to have 20 delinquents. It's a whole nother thing to have 20,000 delinquents.
mm-hmm.
Right?
It is.
Okay.
It's just
The
louder.
scale has to change it in some form or fashion, right?
I wouldn't agree. It's just louder. It makes it scarier for the public. It makes it feel like it needs to be addressed in some uh militarized fashion when it doesn't.
Hey. I've not said that.
I didn't say you said it. I said it
Okay.
makes it feel like it needs to be addressed in some militarized fashion when it doesn't. Because most
Okay.
people are speaking of, when they speak of Chicago, they're speaking of National Guard. When they're speaking of Chicago, they're speaking of what the fuck is that shit called after the National Guard?
I don't know what
Uh,
after the National Guard. I mean, you got
where
the
the people
National
where the
Guard,
people
and then you got the
guard
actual
themselves.
militias,
Militias, but it's a
armed
term for
militias,
it. It's a term for that shit. But yes, when people turn themselves into militias, but it's a
deputized militias. I don't.
no.
Mm,
It's something when the people govern themselves. I can't remember the word. That's how I know I'm going retarded because it's a very simple word.
separatists.
No, no, but
All right.
it's right. Matter of fact, people think that's what you do when you use the National Guard. What do people call that? Because
State of
that's not what
emergency.
that means.
State of
What?
emergency.
No. When you send the National Guard in, it's called something. Uh, and people they always think of it when you send the National Guard in, but the term is for the people to govern themselves, the actual term. Again, I just can't remember it right now. It's like Chicago needs to send in the National Guard and they need to yada yada. They need to be yada yada yada. The term that motherfuckers use, they're misusing it as a governmental term. It's more about when anarchy and motherfuckers let the chips fall where they may.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But with that being said, parents need to be parenting their children. I know you said the same. The parents is right now at the same place as our parents was. My parents was aware of the majority of my actions. And again, if some shit was happening like that, I would not be out the next week. It would just it wouldn't be the thing. I wouldn't have been down there to do it. I had I had stopping sense in nah, this ain't for me sense. Certain things you just do, certain things you don't do. And it seems like more of these it's all of them now on the same type of time. And it's crazy time. I don't know. I don't know what else to call that. You can't. I mean, I'm not saying you got to bring the National Guard in because I don't think that'll work. Because I don't think there's a step beyond um cracking these kids' heads open that would deter them from doing that, or actually pulling out firearms and shooting at them or some shit. And that shouldn't happen. So you got to figure out a way to stop it, right?
Definitely.
What do you do? Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I think I think you got to start with these parents, though. You got to start with these children at their home with their parents. There has to be a situation where these parents are held accountable for the actions of these kids when they do these reckless things. Literally snatching people out of their cars and beating them, jumping on top of cars, breaking windows, destroying. There has to be a consequence for that. There has to be. Well,
I agree.
we can't function. We can't if that shit is gonna happen every time it get hot outside. How is the city supposed to function?
Hey,
Hmm?
I couldn't explain it to you, my boy, because the parents. Uh, Now there are some parents that should be held accountable for this, but some of these kids have very active parents. This is just a lapse in child judgment. Like it's just hard. It's hard. Take for instance, Prentice. Prentice had two very active parents, two in-home parents, brothers, sisters, all older. By all intents and purposes, he should have never been involved in any of the shit he was involved in. Athlete, all of that shit. So what in that instance would you do to his parents and why? I'm asking you a question, mother.
What would I do to his parents?
And why?
I would I would I would put I would apply some type of probationary type sort of mechanism to the parents. I'm not saying you got to take the kids out of the household, but they should be monitored at a point to ensure that they are parenting these children correctly. That's what I would do.
I don't know if I don't know if you met Big P before, but
Yeah.
you can't parent no more corrected than that nigga. I remember that nigga farted at the table one day, and he laughed. That nigga made that 17-year-old ass young man get up and go check his drawers for his lapse in societal for his lapse in. Damn it. Yeah, we could have flim flabbed until you got your week off.
Oh shit, y'all 37 minutes in and still talking about weeks.
No,
Nah,
nigga,
we talking.
uh,
Well, I'm talking
we
about
could have
last
flim
week.
flam.
I'm talking about this riot last week and these badass kids
This is
out
our
here.
first topic, nigga. We could have flim flammed and got your weekend. Goddamn it.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think
Hey,
I don't
look,
think
hey, look.
I'm not sure if
I
my week
also
has been very exciting.
I also recognize that you got the title up there too. I see you taking advantage of the new
Yeah,
features and whatnot.
I will always take advantage. Yes, sir. I am Deanna Asshole Professional. Yeah, look, here's was while in my bag. I don't continue conversation. Let me pull up.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
word you. I don't know what word. Look, that word's so fucked up. I don't know what word y'all think he got up.
That don't say practitioner.
No.
It
Look,
doesn't. It doesn't.
It
that
said,
word was so fucked up. Y'all had
"Hey yo,
me
look,
trying to
hey yo,
figure out
look,
what word.
hey yo, look, hey yo, look, hey yo, look." It says pun practioneer, and I thought that was a pun.
Oh, you
For
in the
pioneer
future.
and practitioner.
Oh, you was
I
in the
wasn't that
future,
far
nigga.
off, motherfucker.
You in the future, nigga. You was in the future with your joke.
I was just missing it.
Pioneer.
I was just missing it. That's all.
Hey, I
Missing
don't know.
it.
I was giving
Oh
you more
shit.
credit than you deserved, I guess.
No, this nigga just dropped the pun in the middle of correcting his fucking pun. Now I almost feel like he set me up for that shit.
Whew. Hey, sometimes you can't criticize the form if the shot perfect.
You can't criticize the form. There's no such thing as a lucky punch. I want to take that out of the lexicon now. If I was trying to hit you and I hit you, ain't no such thing as a fucking lucky punch. I was trying to punch you and I punched you. How the fuck was that lucky?
Hey, look,
Sounds like you was
because
unlucky.
I was trying to punch you, yes, but I closed my eyes and swung around in a 360, and you just got hit on a comeback around.
Sound like you got an unlucky block then,
Right.
motherfucker. Don't sound like my punch was lucky. Sound like your block was unlucky.
I
You got an unlucky dodge.
I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here. I was talking about these kids' parents need to be parents.
Bro. No, because I gave you a motherfucking very good question. What would you do to Prentice?
And
Prentice
I told
Washington's
you
parents.
they should get put on probation.
But what I'm saying is, bro, them people's was good. Them people's was some hardcore parents. The shit that he did.
I'm not finna sit up here and talk about his parents. But if somebody's
I mean,
parents
we know
are not
that's what I'm just
present in their
asking.
kids' lives, and they're not aware of what is going on in their kids' life,
Don't
then
say names on the show.
they should be. Hey, look, that ship is sailed a long
Right?
time ago. But that parent should be held accountable to a degree for what that kid does. And I think the first step in accountability should be for you to be held accountable to be a parent.
This nigga's son is finna start a cult. He's definitely gonna change his tune in about 10
Right.
years.
Right.
10
Hey,
years,
look,
this
hey,
nigga's
look, hey,
gonna
look,
change
hey,
his
look.
Right.
fucking
When them
tune.
class action lawsuits start kicking
First
in
of
his door.
all, first of all, first of all, what your kid does when they're an adult ain't got shit to do with you.
Hold on, you
Hey,
really think he gonna wait until he an adult? Wait until he in 7th grade and
nigga.
everybody in his school is wearing blue on Thursdays.
Hey, hey,
First of
producer,
all, ain't been no cult of concern
hey,
prior to
producer,
like 11th grade at least.
producer, timestamp this whole segment right here for this nigga, for this shit get brought up in court in 15 years. Oh, so we should do something to the parents, huh?
Should should though.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 it wasn't me.
Clarence, that is you.
hmm I mean, but in all honesty, though, I mean, I think you have to do something, and I don't think it's any one thing you can do. It has to be a multi-pronged approach.
Man, look, at this
But
point,
it's shit you got to do. I mean, you can't allow the situation to go as it is.
Hold on, hold on,
This shit's
exorbitant
not
punishment.
sustainable.
hold on, hold on, hold
It's
on,
just
hold
got to
on.
be exorbitant punishments on yeah. You just got to exorbitantly punish uh the ones you could accurately identify. Like at this point, that yeah, you're right. They can't just keep doing this. There has to be some sort of consequence. But I don't think levying anything against these parents, even
Right,
though you could
because
say they should be more active. We don't know how active these motherfuckers is. And I know a lot of parents with kids. I know my parent didn't know what the fuck I had going on. I know some kids. I know a kid right now getting their ass whooped every goddamn day,
Hey,
and that motherfucker still do whatever the
hey,
fuck he want to do.
hey, quick question. What if the difference is this though? What if the difference in it is you get to find out if this person is being a bad parent or if this kid is just that good at being bad. What if you get to figure that at least that shit out?
yeah, but if
You
it
don't.
is, then you still punishing the
Yeah, but I
innocent
say at
party.
the cost. You at
Hey,
the cost of
punish your own.
you.
What my initial stance was to say that have them put them on some type of monitoring. Assess what they're doing so it can be corrected if need be. But if you go in there and you look around and you seeing what's going on and you saying, man, they're doing everything they possibly can do to steer this kid in the right direction, but this kid is just one that's not steerable. All right, cool. But then if
Ye-
you go in and you doing your assessment and you figure out that these kids ignore the fuck out of this child, and that is why this child is out here wilding like that. They are not actually active. They may be in front of your face, busy and saying rah rah stuff or whatever, but in actuality, they do not have a stable environment for this kid to be in, nor are they good role models and people for this kid to try to follow and emulate.
Yeah,
Maybe you figure some shit out.
but a lot of these situations, like, all right, you really think punishing the parent would have any effect on the child's behavior?
Hey, look, if it's a bad parent, I think it would have an effect on the child's behavior.
No,
If you find the bad parent and punish them and get the kid out of there and put them with the better parent or in a better situation than with that bad parent,
you
I
do
think
know the reality.
you might get a better kid.
You do know the reality of the adoptive system, correct? The foster parent
Hey,
system,
hey,
all of that.
hey, hey, look,
I mean, it's not like
I'm
there's
looking
just
at
a
the
plethora
reality of
of.
the
It's not like there's a plethora of like great parents willing and ready to accept a 15-year-old felon. Like, let's be honest.
hey, look. Probably not a lot. Probably not a lot.
And
But
also,
before it becomes a 15-year-old felon, maybe it's a 13-year-old reading at the level of a 7-year-old, and maybe
Mm,
maybe we put some there's some intervention that goes into the system then. Maybe that, because I could tell you right now that if you were to look at indicators, you're probably gonna see a lot of them with poor performance in school at an earlier age with these types of behaviors.
mm, yeah, and that's how it's a slippery slope. So you just take every kid out there's
No,
take every kid.
not take every kid out though, but you got to get some assessing going. You got to figure out why. I mean, at what point you got to do something? And this is what I got, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to say, figure out what the problem is. Try to correct it. Try to give a motherfucker a class. But to give a motherfucker a class, you got to figure out who need classes.
I mean,
Which
but
parents don't know how to be parents? Which parents don't know how to be parents, and which parents don't want to be parents? Can we figure that out?
yeah, but then what?
We teach the ones that want to be parents how to be parents, and maybe we get better kids that way. Maybe we up our chances to get better kids. Maybe you're always gonna be like the guy with no name says. You're gonna have 20 kids roaming the neighborhood that are gonna always just be up to no good, regardless of whatever you do. But maybe those are the outliers. How about we speak to the masses that we can't actually effectively change, actually influence to be better with a little bit of work? It's gonna take work though. It's gonna take some openness. It's gonna take some prying and prodding and some motherfuckers figuring out. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, you don't understand that your kids shouldn't be eating flaming hot Cheetos in the morning. Damn, I didn't know you didn't know that, man. Let me tell you what a balanced breakfast looks like. Shit like that. And for everything in me, you can't tell me that these kids eating this shit in the morning don't have an effect on how they act all day. That contributes directly to this activity this fucking weekend. It's just nuts.
No, no, because I wasn't a balanced breakfast eating motherfucker, but also I probably would have been one of them heathen ass kids that was out there. And I had parents that stayed on my ass. I mean, like if you
I
look
said the
at
same shit. He wasn't even here.
like
I
I
know, right?
mean, you knew us in high school, nigga. We
I
wasn't the
said the same
stupid
shit.
kids. We wasn't stupid at all.
Book
we
smart, active parents. We were just fucking little
Hey look,
terrors.
hey look, hey look, hey look, hey look, hey look. And that should have put you all on the radar. And maybe some intervention into the situation could have steered something into a better direction. We've been on this show and you all have talked openly about some shit that, hey, look, maybe if somebody with a caring mind had to put some attention toward it, could have came up with some solutions that would have put y'all on a better path. Not to say that
Hell
you
yeah.
came out as fucked up as you could have been, but man, maybe the road could have been a little bit easier.
Right on.
No?
Oh yeah, it definitely could have been easier. But I don't think there is a motherfucking word that could have been said to us at that point.
Oh no,
I
plenty of
mean,
shit could have been said to me. A way to make some money could have been said to me, and I wouldn't have been out there. But ain't shit you could have did to my mama that would have changed that shit.
maybe not. And, hey, look, some people you can't get, but I'm saying some people you can. You try to get everybody, and the ones you can't, and the ones you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But damn, you got to try.
Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Hey, look. Yeah, I know. Hey, I don't know
And
when I became that guy on this show, but all
hey,
right.
and let I so I wasn't here for the beginning of the conversation, but I
Oh,
would just
you
want to
were.
make it
You were
clear.
literally here for the beginning of the conversation.
I was.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. All right. Well, I just want to make it clear that I don't condone the bullshit the motherfuckers was on. I feel like all the motherfuckers need to ass with. But what I'm saying is, I don't believe that punishing parents is a right way to go about this because honestly, A lot of them wouldn't have cared.
A lot of the parents wouldn't have cared, or the kids
No, a
wouldn't have
lot
cared.
of the kids wouldn't have cared. Like
Mm-hmm.
their parents being punished would not have affected their actions.
Yeah, yeah, but maybe the parents would have cared to understand where their children were and wrangle them.
Mm,
I mean, it would have had effect. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't have no effect, but I don't think it would have had the effect of building a more staunch child. I think it'll just sever the relationship between the parent and the child even further. Cause like I I know kids that didn't listen to their parents through nothing. Now at jail time or punishment for the parents, I see a lot of parents not trying as hard. Period. Like I'm finna get this nigga the fuck out my house. Like
some of them you gotta do that too.
no, nigga, but I'm talking about something that you don't have to do that to. when I got uh consequences levied on me, or the thought of consequences levied on me in the future, the fucking just the shit hanging over my head that there's a person in this house who may not be mentally equipped to make smart decisions,
Hey,
who could quite possibly put me in jail
but
behind those decisions.
quick question: do you think that a good parent or a person that would be a good parent makes the decision to abandon their child
Yes,
because of that?
yes,
Mm,
Okay.
a great parent. In fact,
yeah.
you got a child that won't listen, can't change, and I'm steady going to jail behind this little motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, get the fuck away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And speak.
Without, hey look, you said it right there. I'm steady going to jail. So the effort was there initially. The effort was there because when you started it, you said you're gonna have motherfuckers that's gonna be like, I ain't even gonna try. And my question was to those people who would quit before with just with the threat of something happening to them, saying, I'm just gonna find a way to get rid of this child so I don't have the risk of having a problem if this motherfucker turns out to be a asshole.
No, I mean I didn't mean it like that. If that's what you perceive of what I'm saying, I'm talking
Okay,
about a
yeah,
child that's
yeah.
already down the road of
Mm-hmm.
fucking up, but maybe not putting me in jail yet. Fucking up, just fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get him the fuck away from me because I'm pretty sure everything ain't fall on the parentable offenses. There's a a, a metric.
Yeah. And hey, look, again, I'm also in favor of figuring out if the parent is doing their job or not. You can assess that. Why? I mean, what is wrong with assessing things to see what is going on? And
I
hey,
think
look,
there's a system already in place.
the parent is doing what they can do. It is just ain't nothing gonna work. And I understand situations like that can happen.
I think that's the system that's already in place, though.
I don't know if it is.
That's what CPS is supposed to do. Now, how
I
effective
don't.
are they?
I don't know if that's what they do. Um, Speaking of people doing what they're supposed to do, as these hey look, I'm gonna call them riots. Mama named them riots. I'm gonna call them riots. Uh, were happening. There were reports of Chicago police officers, uniformed Chicago police officers, walking around, avoiding interacting with uh the rioters, avoiding intervening in instances of attack, watching attacks, leaving the scene, leaving the actual um the the duration of a altercation. Of the fight is in progress and you can walk right past it. A
Oh
lot
yeah,
of reports of officers doing that shit.
those officers should be fired immediately.
Hey, look, definitely should be. I also remember, uh, motherfucker saying if a certain person was elected mayor,
The streets
it
would
was
run red with blood.
red with blood. We are witnessing just the surface of what is about to happen for this summer. These motherfuckers is gonna come outside on a regular basis, and these other motherfuckers is gonna let them tear up everything while whistling with their hands in their pockets.
No, they ain't gonna let them tear up everything. They won't let. They gonna let them fuck up each other. But they're going to protect certain areas a lot more vigorously than others.
Hey, look, fam. Hey, look, fam. They done already said we ain't doing nothing. Oh, oh. You didn't believe us? We told you who to elect. You didn't believe us. Watch what happened. These motherfuckers are not going on strike. They're going on slow down. They're going on work incompetence. That's what the fuck they finna do. They said it. They said it after this. You expect more of the same of that.
And they should all be immediately fired. Like if you choose not to do your job, then because regardless of the situation, that is your job that you volunteered to do.
Hey, look,
Like you wasn't drafted to the police.
that you still get paid to do.
Yeah,
You're currently drawing a check to do this thing. Do it.
yeah. Do it correctly because that's what you signed up to do. I mean, it's that simple. You signed up to do this shit, then do your job.
Hmm. Yeah. All I can say is I could just try to encourage people not to fall for the not to fall for the bullshit. Hey, look, don't tear each other up because they're not gonna stop you. They're gonna let you do it. They're gonna encourage you to do it.
Indeed.
Don't fall for it. I don't know. I don't know who that works for, but yeah, they finna tear this motherfucker up. They don't like the dude who's finna be mayor, and they want his term, his tenure as mayor, to be horrible. I mean, I'm just saying they're not going to police. Crazy.
And typically, like I'm usually pro union in damn near every instance.
Hey,
This one not
hey,
so much.
wait, hey. Watch what you say about the 727, motherfucker.
I definitely support 727. Shout out to y'all.
Ah, shit.
But police union, not so much.
They in the 727.
Oh, what
Hey,
them
look,
then,
hey,
nigga? I
look,
thought
hey,
you was
look,
part
hey,
of the
look,
727.
hey,
they
look. Same
everybody,
union.
so everybody,
Same
all
union,
all
fam.
all the crooked motherfuckers is in the 727. All the crooked motherfuckers in the 7. The taxi drivers, the fucking hotel workers, the fucking ambulance drivers, all that 727.
Well,
If
then,
you work with a vehicle, you is in the 727. Cop car, yeah.
Hey, look. All
well,
I'm
in
gonna
that
say
case, fuck the
is
727.
That's fucked up.
all I'm gonna say is I ain't got nothing against unions. I have everything against bad unions.
It's not against rap. No, it's against rappers.
But we are against those thugs.
Not against those thugs.
I'm against politicians that don't follow through with their campaign promises. That's what I don't like. I ain't even mad at the unions to fight, but for the shit they fight for it. I'm mad at
Hey,
the other motherfuckers that's supposed to be fighting against y'all, just sitting there, laying down for y'all, bending over for
fam,
y'all. That.
fam.
Um, but Uh,
Just hold on, wait.
what?
Before we get off this part, this is
No, I
what
want
I
to get off. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, I'm just talking about unions. Before we get up the unions, because I don't want to get a sidetrack. But the reason I fuck with the unions is because they essentially are regular people that say, "Hey, politicians, we want some of y'all activity. We want some of y'all action. We see the play. We want some of that too." And then they just basically fight each other in the middle of the street. Like, no, you're not gonna get no action like us. No, we gonna get some action. Whole time, the motherfucking regular folks is sitting at the crib like, look at these two. Look at them. They fight the politicians for one thing, they fight the unions for a whole other thing. Really, they're the same motherfuckers. They just the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Mm.
That's it. That's all I want to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a lot of the same side, different sides of the same coin ish
Hell,
shit going
hell
on.
yeah. Like we want to get paid an exorbitant amount of money for doing something that the average Joe does every day for $15. That's basically all the union is, and that's basically all politics is.
Pretty much. Hey,
We've seen the bank accounts. We know the money's there. That's basically it. If y'all need to take it out to schools, school budgets, I don't give a fuck. We seen the fucking zeros.
We know it's here somewhere.
Yes, we seen the zeros. We want ours first.
hey, look, I'm not against them. I'm just saying you ain't gotta you ain't gotta bow down to these motherfuckers.
You ain't got to
You have
lie,
a
Craig.
backbone. You can have a backbone. You can actually stand up to these individuals. You can incentivize other motherfuckers to do the job in a better and more efficient way if that is your actual fucking plan. Actually call a damn bluff and say, walk your ass off.
Yeah, because we're long past the day where motherfuckers is beating up scabs.
Hey, look,
That was the only recourse that fucking unions had was whooping scabs' asses. But
uh,
since we're long past that shit, like there's no reason that union should have been dismantled a long time
hey,
ago.
look, I ain't talking about unions. I'm talking about these motherfuckers wearing these uniforms that ain't doing their jobs. I'm back to them. Um,
All right.
you are no better than a motherfucker who ain't there. You with the uniform on, not doing the job is no better than the motherfucker not being there. So get rid of them. Get them the fuck out of here. Hey, I'm okay with that. Cause the what would be the net change in a motherfucker that don't do their job not being at their job?
Zero.
Exactly. So fuck it.
What's
Get them the fuck out of here. Call it bluff. Call it
what's
bluff.
the net difference?
Motherfucker don't have to like you to do their job for you. Plenty of times we have had to grit our teeth and do the fucking job. And you know what? It is now some other motherfuckers' turn to experience that shit. And it is what it
Cough
is.
slavery. Cough slavery.
When they talking about slavery, I'm 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 talking about
Slavery. Slavery.
no, we're not that. I'm talking about hey look. Being your butler, being your fucking doorman, being the nigga that shines your fucking shoes, being the nigga that drives your damn car. Only being being your fucking waiter, being your bellboy, being your Pullman Carter, being all those motherfucking things that you didn't want to be, being a grunt in the fucking army that you wouldn't let fly the fucking planes until you let them fly the fucking plane, being all of that shit, the entire see through history, all of that. Now you got to sit here and do the job you get paid to do. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. I'm not. Do the fucking job.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. Do the fucking job. Do it the right way. Also,
Mhm. Do it the right way. And that's the thing. That's all we ask. Just do your job correctly.
that's it. That's all. Um, Yeah, I'm still not for the mob action. And I did want to ask y'all before we got off the topic, all the way completely. What would be you all's suggestion to speak to this problem then?
Mm,
I already gave my
um,
suggestion. Exorbitant punishments.
Okay.
Exorbitant punishments to confirm without the shadow of a doubt assailants. Like confirm exorbitant punishments. Because something does have to be done. It just can't go on. Like it's gonna eventually affect economy. And that's gonna eventually affect us all. Like it's only laughable now because I don't be downtown.
yeah,
But eventually it's going to affect the prices of things. And that is going to affect you. So something does have to be done. But again, punishing the parents, I don't think it's feasible nor smart. And like collective bargaining with these motherfuckers just ain't been working. So now, spell rod spoil a child. Plato o plomo, nigga.
Hey, that's like the gun of the something, right?
Bullet of the bullet of or silver lead.
Oh, that sounds like not a hard choice. Yeah.
Hey, you wouldn't think so,
I mean, like,
goddammit.
I mean, I guess, like, well, what you asked me to do though, because you might.
Plato e plomo, nigga. All we ask you to do is your schoolwork.
Oh,
mm,
okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the schoolwork. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just asking you to stay the fuck from downtown harassing random tourists.
That that.
Because again, oh no, you know what, Pistol, you did miss the anecdote. The time we looked at, because Jacques said this shit wasn't happening. I said the time that we whooped that random ass nigga in the alley and Squeak had his footprint on that nigga back. Like
uh,
we did this shit too, bro. Like we used to whoop random motherfuckers. So I'm not gonna ever shirk that this is a new issue. It ain't.
right. See,
It,
but
it
we at the point where we can admit, yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid.
yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid. But we were fighting for food and shit though.
Yeah.
Like we wasn't just downtown doing random shit. We was hungry. We was robbing niggas to eat. Yeah, occasionally we'd throw a robbery in there for a bag of weed and a pack of squares, but it was still like Lord of the Flies. We wasn't just useless. It had a poignancy to it. It may have been stupid, but it had some type of direction. We wasn't just jumping on the top of buses. When we broke in the news shop, the newsstand on 63rd and Ashland, we were looking for money to eat.
Hmm.
So it may look outside, it may have looked like random act of violence, but no, we was trying to eat.
Yeah, and how many of these little kids are actually doing this shit for that? Not many.
Hey, look,
Not me. If,
when they set that car on fire, it was doing it because they was trying to get some bread out of it. They're trying to get some
like I
paper out
said,
of it.
not many if any, goddammit. So that is the difference. So that's why these motherfuckers definitely need some type of visceral consequence. It can't just be lectures, more lectures, because that clearly doesn't work.
Yeah.
It, this, I am willing to admit, like I just said before he got here, this is the exponential increase of us 30
Mm.
years. It was us 20 expounded to this 1,000. So we are the root of this. And I'll be the first to admit that. But at the same
Hey,
time,
hey, real quick, not to interrupt you, but to interrupt you. Who the fuck is around the riot right now?
you say who is around it right now?
Like nobody else is sirens.
Oh, no, I'm nigga. Y'all think Siren City is Chicago? Hell no. Nigga. This is a siren city. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Nothing but silence, nigga. I've been in Chicago my whole life. I've been to Fallujah, nigga. I've been to Iraq, right? I've never heard the type of guns I heard being fired out here. These Indians are not playing, nigga. They can't shoot worth a damn. I heard a nigga. I heard a nigga let off 473 rounds and didn't stop. That motherfucker just went like for like 5 minutes, and then as soon as he ran out of bullets, I heard the nigga he was shooting at. I'm like, nigga, you missed all of them rounds, and then that nigga was shooting for like 5 minutes. Pow, pow, pow,
Motherfucker one off him while he reloading 463 bullets in the chamber.
You broke
Yeah,
my
nigga.
nose, man.
Man, whole
But
time you broke my nose.
here's the thing with that 473 rounds, nigga. Once you run out, ain't nobody finna let you load that motherfucker back.
Yeah, nah.
That's why that nigga was checking it. He wasn't even trying to hit him with his shots. He was just making sure he could load that motherfucker again. Every time he seen that nigga raise his hand up, Packer. He wasn't even trying to hit him, no Packer. Put that motherfucker
Hey, look,
out.
hey, look. I
Hey,
can
so you
shoot
said
these. I can shoot these. I can shoot these 14 the same length of time you shot them 473.
Hey,
you saying them 500 gunshots ended in a street fight?
man, look,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, if you run a what I'm saying is, if you run a blender for that long, nigga, you making soup. So I know that gun was hot as a motherfucker in his hand. Nigga, you gonna run a blender full of ice for that long, and that motor is gonna turn this shit into soup. That motherfucker, whatever he was shooting, had to be hot.
Yeah, I can see that. See that. But so your solution is punishment. You know,
Exorbitant punishment.
don't exorbitant, extra different shit. Mr. Professional, what were you thinking? You have a thought on it?
um, I believe the punishments is definitely a good start. I think these motherfuckers need something to do too. Like these motherfuckers is just sitting around not doing shit. Like programs, fucking year-round school.
You think year-round school is a thing, though?
It should be.
Okay.
I don't think that's possible because I mean the school system is already struggling to deal with 9 months financially. So stressing that shit out is already is impossible. I mean schools are already fucked up as it is. So yeah, we need more resources in schools and year round school shit to keep these motherfuckers to get them before they 16, 15 years old running the streets doing fuck shit. Because you can see them at 7. You know little kids that are 7 years old that you ain't finna be shit if you keep going.
Hey, look. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. Around about the third grade is where you start to draw them lines.
Mm.
Like I see
But
what you're gonna be in school later.
the
Like you
question
gonna
is,
be in trouble a lot.
do you mean some type of uh like some type of different year round school than already exists in Chicago?
Um,
Or are you talking about some new type? I'm just trying to clarify if you're talking about some new concept. Because there are already year round schools in Chicago. I went to
y-
one.
yeah, there are some, but shit, all these motherfuckers should be.
So
I
you mean
mean,
the concept that already exists. You don't mean a legit
yeah,
you don't mean a literal year round school. You mean as the concept exists already.
like like the schools that have year round, they have like maybe 2 weeks off during the summer, and then these kids are right back in school. They
No,
get
every
two
three
weeks off in the
months
fall, right
every
back
three
in
months they
school.
Every 3 months they get 1 month off.
No, I don't even think it's 1 month. It might be 1 month,
It's
2 weeks,
1 month.
same shit.
Every 3 months we got 1 month off. That was year round school. Every 3 months we got 1 month off. No summer break, no something, but we got most of the major holidays.
It was centered around the major holidays. I think that's how
It
they
was sent,
kind of
yeah,
mapped it.
and that's how they mapped it around the major holidays. So it's like, yeah, every 3 months we got 1 month off, and then what made it even crazier was the whole school wasn't off at one time.
Mm,
See, that's another thing I don't think people realize. It's like the whole school don't be off. Like it has different tracks, and I think like the third of the school be off at a time. That shit was a pretty dope ass concept. Now that I think about it,
you
like so
spread
it
that shit
wasn't
out. So every month there's a different section that's out.
out of school, right? So it just ain't just a bunch of kids outside all the
Hmm.
time.
Yeah.
But what that also did was it caused parents to have to figure out a lot more shit,
Yeah.
cause like
They
you
gotta
couldn't
adjust for
combine. Yeah, because a lot of shit that we community for you can't do in a year round setting because shit,
yeah,
every
ain't no
man
ain't no
for
summer
himself.
camps.
Ain't no summer camps. Ain't no send your motherfucker down south for the summer. Ain't no a lot of shit
Yeah.
because there it just doesn't allow for it. But
Yeah.
everything got its gives. Everything got its takes. I think it may be room for some year round shit under that guys.
Mm, and yeah, more that and more resources to identify before we get to this point.
Man, you know what I literally thought about last night though is that kids and parents should take turns uh, at work.
Mm,
The parents should control the finances at all times. But like if you in a tract, like if you just don't want to get out of your rut of what you doing, like at a certain point, if you have a job that a child can do, you and your child switch off. Like your child hit 14 and you just work at a call center,
that a little
you
motherfucker takes because.
know that motherfucker has to work and you have to go to school.
Hey, look. First of all, I don't like your plan already. Not because I
She.
really give a fuck about my kid working in the call center all that much. Even though I don't work at the call center, I don't want to call a call center and have to deal with a fucking 14-year-old when I'm trying to get a refund on my motherfucking cable bill or some shit. I just don't want to deal with this asshole. And you know they gonna be a 14-year-old with the power of the. Let me put you on hold.
Do you think that
Do
motherfucker?
you know how long you gonna be on hold from a four?
Do you
Man,
think? Do you think that's gonna be any worth it? Hello, how can I help you?
hey,
Mm,
look, I wasn't going there. Nope.
mm,
On your
Do you
own,
think it's
man.
gonna be
mm.
any worse than that?
By yourself
You
on that one. Yep.
right when you sitting there talking to
No.
a motherfucker that you know got 12 vowels in their first name, saying, "Hello, this is Dave." Hey,
Hey, look. Hey,
I be
look.
asking motherfucker, "How do you spell
Hey, look.
that?"
Hey,
I
look.
am
Y'all
Dave.
on your own. Y'all on your own. I ain't going there with y'all. I'm not finna talk about. Uh, nope. You ain't finna give me to say it neither.
Theo, Dad, do I say you and Mom when y'all come home? Do I ever not love you, Theo? That is the dumbest shit I
Dumbest
ever
shit
heard.
Like, if you was a
Hey,
doctor, I wouldn't love you any less. How do you love me less? You get D's and everything because you don't try, mother.
hey, as a parent though, I am all for that shit. Nigga, you know
Oh
how
no,
much I would much rather deal with fucking sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade than to deal with working 40 hours a week?
oh no,
Shit.
oh no, no,
Mm-mm.
no. You're not.
Mm-mm.
No, you're not
You would
dealing
not.
with
You
sixth,
would
seventh,
not.
and
You
eighth
would not.
grade. Hold on. I didn't say you were dealing with seventh and eighth grade. You are going to college, nigga. You're going to finish your schooling, not finish his. You're going to finish your schooling and progress up out of that job that a 14-year-old could do.
Mm.
That's what's going
So
to happen.
this is only for people who got jobs that 14-year-olds can do.
Essentially, because those are the fucking people that we need to
So
reach. Like
so is
those
it
are
your postulation that the missed school time would be made up for in the
an actionable skill. No,
vigor. No, actionable skill, because I don't no, because you're not gonna sell me on this kid being able to do the shit that a 14-year-old could do long term.
yes,
No, no,
yes.
no,
You
no, no,
don't
no,
think a
no, no.
14-year-old can work a call center long term? You
I'm
don't
not
think a
selling that as
14-year-old
an
could be?
actionable skill. I don't want you to train my 14-year-old to work in the call center by giving him call center experience. I want to build his call center attribute. That's a
But
waste of
one,
time on 2K.
It is actually
hold on.
not, because those
It ain't
skills are
because when
definitely transferable.
yeah, when he hit
Where?
18,
Where?
hold on. This kid is gonna hit 18 and don't have to go to college. He's gonna have 4 years of fucking work experience. He's going to be not at minimum wage anymore. He's going to be making a livable wage now at 18, 19. Like he,
What does
I
that?
don't see.
What job does that get him?
It don't get him no job. It gets that motherfucker not downtown tearing shit up because he's busy. Those were the kids, the people who parents work at McDonald's. Those were the kids who were downtown tearing the fuck up.
Okay, but now what does that person do as an adult?
He's already in a fucking profession. He has a job already. He has a work history already. Now he could go to school and he could swap back with his mama, and she could now take the position that she's educated herself to, and he could go to school, or he could just stay in the job. But he don't have to find work. He don't have to do none of that shit. If he don't feel like, all right, I'm 20 and I don't want to be making $20 an hour now, he could go to school.
Hey, look, your theory works in like a in um one of those what do they call them? What is
Post-apocalyptic society.
post-apocalyptical? The Giver. You remember the Giver? Remember the Giver?
Yeah.
That type of society where, hey, look, you just get some shit assigned to you. Everybody got a job. It sounds mad communists. Like you're a commie.
Hey, let's be honest. Communists didn't miss on everything.
Hey, look, it didn't. I would be lying if I
Hey,
said it did. It did not.
communism didn't miss on shit. Communism the only place communism missed is we all think we're going to be rich someday. That's the only place communism we holding out that we might be rich someday, and we don't want a motherfucker if we ever have a surplus get to dictating our surplus.
Hey, look.
That's
Hey,
it.
look.
The
Hey,
thought,
look.
the
Hey, look.
hope that we
No,
will actually. Ego is
communism
the
is
only problem with
communism is
communism.
okay. Communism is okay until you realize you do not have your hand on the wheel of what surplus actually means. Because to you, surplus may mean 4-bedroom home. To someone else, that's not surplus. So that's where communism falls a little bit like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Because it removes your ability to have your hand on the wheel to determine those things.
Again, no. Communism
Okay.
is an even split of the resources. That's it. That's all. Even split of the resources.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all, motherfucker. How can you have a problem with an even split of the resources? It's only when a nigga like you say, no, I don't want to even split, that a motherfucker even have to tell you what a surplus is. They're like, well, he got 4 kids, you only got 2.
If I do an even split of the work, I don't have a
See,
problem
nope.
with an even split of the shit.
See, here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
What you mean here I go?
This is why money, niggas like you is why money exists.
No. Niggas like me is the opposite of why money exists. Niggas like me is the if it was motherfuckers like me, money wouldn't exist because we would just be doing shit. What you need done? Oh, I can do that. Then you can do this. Boom. Bow. No money needed.
Yeah, but what
Everybody
about
can't
when
do
you?
something. Everybody can't do something. Certain people are inept.
Hey, look, that's them fault. That's their fault. I'm gonna tell you.
See,
And I
niggas like you
guarantee
is why money
guarantee
exists.
you, that motherfucker's stomach start, and that's why that motherfucker is the reason why money exists. Because then that motherfucker made a job for himself. So I'm gonna just hold this for y'all, and I'm gonna keep it so nobody take it. Because somebody's gonna take it, and they whisper to a motherfucker, "Hey, you just go take motherfucker shit." Because if it wasn't for the threat of you taking, oh my God, I just saw society. If it wasn't for the threat of the motherfucker taking the shit, they wouldn't need me to protect the shit. So you go take some shit, and I'll make sure that you take just enough shit to justify me being here to make sure that enough motherfuckers get their shit protected. So I keep a job. Because I can't do shit else.
You just described healthcare. I'm not gonna get rid of your disease. I'm just gonna make you healthy enough to need me again.
Hey, look, I described capitalism. That's the reason money exists. This motherfucker just wanted more money. Person like me, I'm not gonna be trying to do more work. I'm only gonna do enough work that I could do where I feel comfortable so I can enjoy my shit. So, hey, look, I'll go do this. I'll put a deck in for you. But what I need you to do for me? I need you to grow me 3 chickens. I'll put a sink in for you. What I need you to do? Let me get a couple of them taters.
All right, now
And
what
I'm
happens?
straight.
All right, but what happens when somebody needs something from you, but you don't need what they have to offer? Then they just show.
Money,
Hey, look,
money.
hey, look, hey, look. That's when you say, hey, but I do know a motherfucker that do need, and then you barter. You don't use money, you use the barter system.
But
But the
what
other
about you?
motherfucker tricked your ass to say, hey, look, don't do bartering. Put a promissory note on top of that shit and circumvent the actual transaction for what it was to what this
Look,
is.
I
So
just had to
Transfer your
explain.
money into my
so
currency.
I just had to explain this to a motherfucker last week. See, this is what happened, right? So food and everything was free. Then a large nigga came along and was like, "Hey,
I need
it's
more of
my
this.
food. It's my food." And so a bunch of little motherfuckers came along and jumped the big motherfucker, and then like 2 or 3 big motherfuckers got together and fucked up all the little motherfuckers. And then the little motherfuckers started making stone weapons and shit and stabbing the big motherfuckers. And the big motherfuckers like, hey, we just can't keep doing this. So you go over there, we stay over here with the shits. Y'all figure out what y'all gonna bring us for this shit, and we'll give y'all this shit for whatever y'all bring over here. And then the motherfuckers start bringing the shit over there. That shit worked for a little while until the ugly motherfuckers started coming from over there. And they was like, hey, well, you need double because you ugly. And you're like, hold on, man, it's the same grapes. But these grapes ain't the same because your face is worse. So, and they like, hold on, that's not a good enough reason for me to have to give you double grapes for the strawberries. Man, look, man, just set a price. You
Right.
set a price that don't never change. So I can't walk in here one day and you just say, "Oh, we don't serve left-eye motherfuckers in here. Left-eye people pay twice." Then set a price, and that's how we got the money.
Explain employee discount and
All right,
manager
so
special.
this is what happened with the manager special, right? See, the
Hey, look,
Vikings
I'm
came.
fucking with you, G. What the fuck?
So Ivan the Red, right? He came over with a bunch of mongooses on the motherfucker shit. So in conclusion, whoop these kids' asses, and we was You know what? We three don't need to be in the same place at the same time because we was on pace to get the fuck out of this show in like an hour and 15 minutes until this nigga got here.
Oh shit.
We was on pace to get the fuck out of here. Now we are an hour and a half in. We done lost the thread of this fucking. we were doing good. We were 36 minutes in. We were into this topic. We were headed towards the new topic. 36 minutes in. It is an hour after that. And we don't know where in this topic we even stand anymore. Nigga, we were literally on our way out of this topic an hour ago. We had got in, we put our noses down. I took accountability for how I started this shit. You said we need to whip the Paris asses. We agreed to disagree, and we were walking out. And this nigga said, hey, he did just like this. And we've been stuck in the goddamn topic since.
All right.
You're welcome.
So,
In conclusion, I feel like more resources need to be established from the beginning before we get to this point. The nigga with no name says, "Whoop these kids' ass, slam their ass."
Slam.
And
Wait. With that, hold on. Let me
with
say this again. With due cause though, to the fullest extent and beyond. And we have to be firm on due cause. Cause you know how
they go.
we know how Zoe. Oh, he had big lips. That was due cause. No, nigga, do you have him on video jumping up and down on the bus? Yes, we'll give him 5 years. Guarantee you, the next little motherfucker ain't finna be doing the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if the next motherfucker do it, give him 5 years. After a while, won't be none of them motherfuckers out there to do this shit.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Jacques says, put the parents in jail if they letting their kids do this shit.
that ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. I said put them on some type of supervision.
Punish the parents.
Supervision that may result in some classes of some sort.
All right. All right. So hey, we have ideas on how we can help get a hold of this problem. Shout out to that S.O.S podcast for coming up with not only problems but solutions.
Solutions on solutions. That's what we do.
Hey,
Hey,
and you know who else had a solution? Um, my man's on the airplane.
hey,
Oh,
hey,
segue into a new topic, and
hey.
this and yeah, I jumped right into this because this is the one that I wanted to talk about. So, on a Southwest airline flight, to Florida, one man had an interesting, he had a problem with a baby that was on the airplane, and he did not hold his tongue after a while. Do we have the video up? We don't have the video up. Let me get a second to find this video and put it up because goddamn it, I love this video. I enjoyed
Hey, I
the
sent that
shit out
video
of
to
it.
everybody. I sent that video to every single person I know. Hey,
Man,
hey,
because
hey,
I feel like
hold
that's the
on.
fourth member of our podcast.
Fuck the fourth member of our podcast. Hey, if they try to put this nigga in jail, I'm showing up at every one of his court cases.
That's not it. That's not.
Because the
I'm sending it
logic,
to the chat now.
because the logic that he laid down was undeniable.
Fucking flawless. It's
I mean,
amazing.
he ain't he wasn't the hero we asked for, but he is definitely the hero we needed. Cause fam, he was 100% correct, and political correctness
You be
be
in the chat.
damned.
You be in the chat now.
Political correctness be fucking damned.
All right, this is probably gonna be the last topic of this episode because I'm fit to talk about this for hours. So I need all the pauses on this because my man's dropping bars. My man's is dropping bars. So this happened on a flight to Florida, to Orlando, on Southwest Airlines.
Stuck in a
Roll this
holding pattern
footage.
for weather. And an SW if passenger loses his mind over a baby.
He paid for it.
Lower that, and you can't put your fucking finger about things like that. Calm the child down, please. I had headphones on. I was sleeping. Why is the baby yelling? I'm not screaming. You want me to scream? You want me to scream? I'll fucking scream. Please stop the baby. Please. Bro, please. That child was a black baby. What the fuck would be happening right now?
All right, hold on, pause it. Hold on. Now my man's has already he pulled that draw full early. He went
Hey,
straight to what if this was a black baby? We wouldn't be having this problem because chances are y'all would have tried to kick this baby off the airplane from the beginning.
hey, look. First of
Bars.
all, first of all, first of all, just to put this into context real quick. This is mid-flight. They in the air. They in the air, fam. If that baby don't want to stop crying, it ain't really a lot of options you got outside of kicking that baby out the plane. Now, with the plane being in the air, we have to be aware of what that entails.
I mean, so you saying there are options though?
I'm saying there's no good options. I'm saying there's no good options. That's what I'm saying on the record.
Good is an adjective that is completely subjective. However, you have admitted that there are options.
Hey, look, I just said no good options. I'm not gonna remove the possibility for thought.
I thought they were still
Whatever.
in the runway.
Nah, nah. I thought that was in the air because that motherfucker said that baby been crying for an hour and like a half or some shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I've been sitting on a runway for an hour and a half, I'm not the only motherfucker mad at this baby for crying.
Hey, but look though, look at the end of the video. There's somebody there to put him off of the plane, and he won't leave. So if they were in the
Hey,
air, that
look,
means he would have been at his destination.
hey, look. That motherfucker's at his destination.
And
He got to
he
get
ain't
off.
gonna leave.
Hey, look. I was gonna say the end commentary for the end of this motherfucker, but he don't want to get off and face the consequences of his action now because
No, I think this happened at the first airport. I don't think they ever was
hey, look,
in the air.
I don't know, but that man said an hour and some change. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be here for an hour and change to be the only person pissed at this baby.
That's why he was so pissed, nigga, because they been sitting that taxi, sitting that motherfucking runway, and that baby been on that motherfucking. What he say? We've been in this 10K echo box for an hour. This baby been crying. Echo
45
chamber.
minutes. This nigga say he had put on headphones. He went to sleep. He has done his part in order to de-escalate his anger.
I mean,
He has woosah. He is 1, 2, 3. What is bothering me? He has. I'm pretty sure he done went through all of that.
Hey, hey, I'm with him.
Indeed, and just and not even before I even heard that it was a black guy, I was with him because bars has no color. The truth has no color. All right, we can continue on.
I'm fucking going. We're not in Florida yet. You
We're not in
can't do
Florida
what
yet.
the fuck you feel like. Fuck. I was asleep the whole time. You haven't served me anything.
Try to keep my promise.
See,
If I wasn't on this
rumors of
plane,
his
Child
intoxication.
crying on the flight, non-fucking stop. That's what's happening.
worse, a baby or a grown ass man acting like that.
Can you lower that voice? No, let's not. No. Let's be rational. Hold on. You want to be rational? No. Don't tell me what the fuck I need to do. Let's be rational. We are in a fucking tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being fucking okay? Okay, because you're so is the baby.
So is the baby. Hold on.
Hey, actually, Okay.
Hold on. So you're yelling, so is the baby. They talking to the wrong person.
Bars. Bars.
Bars. It's just you can't deny that. So is the baby.
You're not finna prosecute me because I'm the motherfucker that understands. There's
Mm.
just not fin. No, no,
Mm.
no. That's not how rules work. You're not
Mm.
finna prosecute me because I understand the rule. No, no,
Hey, look, he may not be prosecuted, but motherfucker might not be able to fly Delta no more.
man. And I'm gonna sue the shit out the Delta, and I'm gonna hit them with the same shit they hit you in court. Ignorance is no
No
defense.
excuse.
No,
Yeah,
ignorance
ignorance
is
is
not a
not a
defense.
defense.
Of what?
Ignorance of the law is not a
Whatever you
defense.
put me out of for loud, that baby. So
That motherfucker.
everything you say to me, say to that fucking baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. They may just have a take umbrance with the level of cursing and the vulgarity of the language and have a decency policy that you may have violated. I don't know. We can play the
No,
rest of the
no.
video too, though.
No motherfucker didn't just start saying motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. Go over there to that baby, shut that baby up, and I would never say it's the first motherfucker. Matter of fact, put this plane on the ground, put that baby off. Put that baby, his mama, and his mama's mom off this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Because I am not the one who initially
Yeah.
disrupted everybody. All right, can we rewind
Hey,
to like 5 seconds and then keep going? Because I
You
need
want
to.
to talk to me about being fucking okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby.
Okay, so you're a man.
Did that motherfucker pay extra to yell?
Okay.
No. Shut up. Fuck you and shut up.
Fuck you and shut up.
I don't give a fuck. You were sitting there watching that motherfucking baby cry before he tried to This shit didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
Fuck, lower that baby's voice.
Lower that baby's voice.
It's all good. What happened? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm tripping.
My man's. My man's. Look, tell me to lower my voice. Lower that fucking baby's voice. And my voice will lower.
hey, look, there's a swipe on that. I think on that little post. You slide to the left, see the
Man.
end of it.
My
But yeah,
man.
hey, look. Dude was right. Baby was loud, annoying. Also, dude, that's understand. Fam, it's Southwest. It is what it is, G.
Alright. Well, then if it's Southwest and it is what it is, then me saying that this motherfucker baby needs to shut the fuck up should be what it is too.
Hey,
Why is
look,
that? Why is this little crying ass baby what it is? Been me complaining about this little crying man's baby all of a sudden a problem.
hey, look. Is what it is means it's at my discretion. Means if I fuck with you, you're okay. If I don't fuck with you, you're not okay. The dude screaming at the baby for crying, not gonna be okay in most people's book. Now special company excluded. You know, certain motherfuckers will get down with that shit and not have no problems. Motherfuckers is okay with it.
Hey,
But
hey, here's the thing. Everybody would have been okay with it if he was attractive. He's ugly. Nobody likes crying babies. He could have, if he would have started off smooth, hey man, if he would have got the plane on his side before he wilded out, this video would have went differently. It would have been a crying mother and her crying baby,
mm-hmm.
and a jeering plane full of conjoined people in their ire. They would have been arm in arm in their baby ire if he would have whispered this shit. Yo, hey, the motherfucking baby, that 45 minutes, the motherfucking baby, oh, shut the fuck up. 45.
So you saying my man's had to build?
He had to, if he would have crescendoed his angst, I don't think it would have happened this way. First of all, if he would have been 40 pounds lighter, had long flowing hair, and then crescendoed his angst, I think this video would have been definitely different because No, I don't think anybody had a problem with his message. It was his delivery. Like, shut that baby the fuck up. There's nobody on that motherfucker plane going, no, let the baby cry. No, pump the baby in his eyes so he can get louder. There was nobody on the plane with that message. Everybody agreed with the man. It was just his delivery. Yeah, that nigga is, we lost that nigga. You ain't looked up yet.
Hold on. All right. Here's another video now. I found it. Sending it to you now. It's done now. Go ahead and go to 2 minutes 37 seconds when you get it. You see the rest of it. Hey, look. The man might have reached his boiling point, been at that point, and that's cool. Again, you can't go off on a baby willy nilly.
Oh, you can. Well, maybe not willy nilly, but you can crescendo to a baby.
Oh, you could always cuss a baby out, but it's just how you do it.
That's fine. I was okay. The baby want to talk. You have somebody to talk good about it. Good. No good, no fucking problem. I know an attorney just like you, motherfucker. I got rights.
Mhm.
Now we work it the fuck out. We had to go through all of that. It's worked out now.
Heading to Orlando now.
Man,
He's refusing to get off the plane. So now we're all getting deplaned.
If he had said anything, he wouldn't be sitting on this motherfucking flight with a kid crying for 45 minutes. It wasn't every 45 minutes. Bullshit.
No, nothing. You're not even worth anybody's time.
He tried to plead his case that he had a right to yell because there was two adults with a crying baby, and he shouldn't have been disturbed.
hmm he's right.
Well, that's probably not how his wife imagined their Florida getaway going.
My man's my man's is unfairly being persecuted. Not even prosecuted, persecuted with the ER and not the RO.
Hey,
He's being persecuted.
I'm showing up to all his court cases.
Free my Mike Wellbone looking ass nigga.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
look, he looked like the angry man from all of the shows where the angry man was on the show.
No, he just looks like a normal black man. He looks like a normal middle-aged black man.
He
And
looks like what a white man would want if they were trying to get an angry black man.
No, he looks like what a white man would get thinking that the nigga that looked like him was soft. That's what he looked like. Oh, you think I'm soft? That's what that whole
my
video
man's is
felt like.
my man's is probably an accountant or some shit. Just working his office
Fam,
5 days a week, 40 hours a week.
he was married to a chubby white woman.
Right.
This is the first time he has been able to be black angsty nigga in 30 years. He had to see carpe diem. He had to seize the day.
Man, it's been building up. He been waiting for his moment. And then
Nigga,
like
since George Floyd, he been holding on to that since Eric Garner.
He squandered. He squandered. We only get one chance to play the race card in a viral clip, and he played it. He played it 30 seconds into a baby cuss out video.
I will admit he did throw that draw 4 out early, but I mean it was a legit play. He ain't had no cards of that color. He could have pulled and waited his time, but nah, fuck that shit. We finna change the color immediately. Keep this
Immediately.
hand going. Fuck, he
Fam,
could have picked up extra cards for just to play this motherfucker later. Nah.
fam,
And
that,
that's what anxious gets you. Poor
fam,
spousal choices. Poor
that nigga is sitting there married to Roseanne Barr and literally said, I bet if it was a black baby, we wouldn't be going through this. Sir, if you had a white wife, they would have been. If you had a black wife, they'd have been shot both of y'all. Only reason this video didn't have any weapons pulled is because you had a token sitting next to you.
Hey, and did you notice how his better half was acting throughout the situation? Did you notice
Like a white woman.
the
hmm
hand placement, the pen on
hmm
the forehead, indicating extreme embarrassment and disagreement with the situation as is? Of course, Henry, we all hate the baby crying, but no one's gonna say that. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's
So so
always a
so
problem with you.
so so
What is
so
it
so
about you?
so the anger is at him being honest because my man's did not drop a lie in these 4 minutes videos. He did not drop a lie.
Man,
That ain't,
What did this
that ain't,
motherfucker
that ain't,
pay extra to cry?
that ain't what
If
his
if
wife
they,
think.
well,
nigga,
she wrong. So
nigga. See, she think that's what a strong black man look like. That's why she married his ass. She was
Mm.
like this because she was embarrassed. But when they got in the car, she was like, I know, the motherfucking baby. You should have cussed his ass out, Harold.
hmm That motherfucking baby got on my motherfucking nerves too. But only the black man but only the black man was had the fortitude to address the situation.
You know, if I said something, they wouldn't have threw me off the plane.
hmm
It was because you're a black.
hmm We just
Hey,
seen
look,
this. We just seen this happen in Tennessee.
you ain't
What
just said you ain't just said
what
you ain't just said his wife called him a black.
Yeah, because you're a black.
yeah, she kind of looked like a colored, a black sayer. But this man is being persecuted because he had the fortitude and the wisdom and the correct vernacular to say what everybody was thinking. Everybody wants to know if this motherfucker paid extra just to get out here and cry.
Hey, look,
Not just him.
the baby didn't pay extra, but it's a baby, and
Man, no,
and
no,
dude was definitely out his damn mind.
no. There's no such. There's no such. It's a law. There's no such. It's a baby law.
Mm,
Not a damn one. You show me one pissing in public, maybe, maybe. But I'm pretty sure you can get them for indecent exposure too.
Hey,
mm.
look, you say your complaint to the man at the person at the gate after you get off the plane, and maybe you get a complimentary Sprite on your way back.
That
Other than
Rose
Or
that,
wet cake.
other
or
than that,
or
it's a wrap.
or you give your complaint to the motherfucker that needs the complaint, and maybe you get what you pay for because that's all that man asked for. He just
Hey,
asked for a relaxing flight to Florida.
No, he
Carl
didn't.
Wins.
No, he
Carl
didn't. He
Winslow.
flew Southwest. He asked for a relaxing flight to Florida. He asked to get there, hopefully in one piece, to Florida.
Hey, Carl Winslow yelled, so you didn't have to hear it, baby.
Mm, mm.
I'm trying to tell you. First nigga yelling at a baby is two more people yell at babies. I guarantee you they're gonna have a baby fee, a baby yelling text.
Hey, look, I don't know. He was just mad because he had to pay for 2 seats for her.
No, and that look, I wasn't even gonna talk about that aspect of the thing. Clearly, he got him and his wife the two separate seats that ain't sitting by nobody. Like he
Mm.
he he tried his
Yeah,
damnedest.
he made his effort.
Him and his wife is in the only row that got two seats. All the rest of the motherfuckers got three.
Hey, look,
So they
that's
paid to
because
be separated.
that's because between the two of them they had to buy 3 seats. They needed
See
three.
now.
They needed 3 spaces. It just had to happen that way.
Mm-mm, completely disagree. He paid for the
Convenience.
convenience. Yeah,
He
paid
paid
extra
for that
for the
solitude.
convenience. He didn't pay. He didn't pay the yelling fee, and obviously that motherfucking baby didn't either.
Fam, you cannot get luxury in that section of the plane. It just don't happen. And comfort in that section of the plane just don't happen that way. It don't happen. You can't be in the middle of this motherfucker and be good. It just don't happen. I mean, even if you was in first class, it's probably just a curtain, so you would have heard that baby crying too. But at least you would have been able to get a complimentary glass of champagne to
I don't
deal
want a
with your troubles.
complimentary. I don't want a complimentary anything. I just want what I paid for. A flight to fucking
To
Florida
Florida
without a
without a
goddamn
goddamn.
baby yelling for 45 motherfucking minutes.
Again, that ain't what you paid for. That ain't how it worked. Read your ticket. I don't know what to tell you. They tell you on the bottom. They say, "Hey, look, if it's loud in this motherfucker, don't be complaining."
I need to read my ticket to find out to see that because yeah
Yeah, cause y'all showed didn't read the fine print where I said I'm cussing babies the fuck out.
Hey,
right.
look, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. You didn't put that in your note section, sir. That ain't
Hell
come with
yeah.
you, your note section. So I don't know what to tell you. Uh, hey, look, cuss babies out. If you want to, fuck them up, I guess. And then when they grow up and go to high school and try to get their cell phone from a substitute, beat the shit out their ass.
No, no, you cuss a kid out and then they won't go reaching trying to snatch shit out of a teacher's hand.
or or the bus driver may have to accost them at some point because the motherfucker don't know how to act and lose her job, you know, because your kid
And
don't
I
know how
heard
to act.
I heard too many people referencing this teacher's buns. So excuse me while I look at the video.
Oh,
Hey,
I believe we do have
it's in
that
the,
video, right?
it's in the chat.
Now they say we
Okay.
can't look at. They say we can't put it up.
Yeah. She kind of nudish and
Say them buns was bunsing.
Yeah. She was out there, commando-ish.
Say them
I don't.
buns was bunsing, nigga.
she was wearing.
Yeah. The buns
They,
was out.
they said she was wearing a thong.
I don't know because you seen some sort of thread. I saw no thread, and I investigated because doing due diligence and preparation for the show, I had to watch this video multiple times in order to
I get the
formulate a
To
to,
ascertain the who's and what was going on and what was happening.
yeah, because I don't want to sound ignorant and unprofessional and sound like we are unprepared. That is not what we do here at the SOS podcast.
Not
We
at
do
all.
our research. So yeah, she did not have no thong on. No
Uh,
thong nowhere in sight. But I we could play the beginning of the video before the cheeks came out though.
I mean, you could play it up to that and then stop it there. Yeah.
Because what we need to see is the beginning and what led up to that situation. Because once the situation
Wait,
started happening,
if
that
the
kid got his ass
but if the
got her
girl
ass whooped.
if the kid facing the video, we can't play it.
Oh, we can't.
No, if the kid is facing the video.
Oh damn. All right, so I guess we can't.
Yeah.
But
They get you. That's how they get you.
yeah, this kid. All right, so I don't know where this shit happened at, because that was not in the video. But all right, so there's a substitute teacher, who has a confrontation with a student, um, because the teacher took the student's cell phone, and the student felt like she should not have gotten her cell phone taken, so she tried to take it back from the teacher, and the teacher told the child at least once, hey, don't do that. Don't try to snatch nothing from me. No, we ain't on that. Um, the kid kept reaching. Grabbed the lady's arm while she was reaching. Teacher pushed her away, like, yo, don't do that. and then the kid swung at the teacher's hand and blocked and got it blocked, and then proceeded to get our ass whooped for a good 45 seconds. And
The teacher got in all of her licks.
oh yeah, and teacher beat
Yeah,
the
I
shit
don't
out
see
this
this
kid.
video nowhere in this chat.
You ain't looking. I don't know.
But
It might not be.
I think it is. Well, I'm not sure if it is, but it did pop up multiple times on my timeline. I don't know if I shared it. I might not have. I fully admit I might not have. But yeah, I don't see what Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Both the kid and the teacher were charged. Um, I don't believe this teacher should have been charged, in my humble opinion.
Hey,
A,
teacher had to get something.
a medal of honor.
I
Fuck.
A medal of honor. I mean, hey,
Like,
look. I don't know. She hit that girl a lot. And all that wasn't necessary. She didn't have to do all of that. There's a way you can restrain a kid from doing all those things. I get that the emotions were high, and I just understand the charges. Now, now. With that being said, I do see a windfall in her future of funds. Because if I were her, I would definitely sue the school for putting me in a situation in which I felt that endangered
hmm
to have to suffer the ridicule and the physical abuse of this system. And my back hurt right now, and my knee kind of gimpy now. Ever since this happened, I can't really walk right. It's a little limp. So yeah, I'm gonna need 638,000 for my pain and suffering. Yeah, then I'll go on my way.
$460,000. But we can settle out of court right now for $43.50.
$20 is food stamps. Yeah. Hey, look.
All right, that wasn't much ass or much ass whipping.
Oh no, it was a good amount of ass whooping once the little kid got to the floor.
I mean, it
No,
was
she just linked on her. She just linked on her.
Oh
no,
no,
she hit her. She was whipping her ass, but what I'm
No.
saying
After
is,
she got done punching her, she just linked on her.
oh yeah. All right, so you said it wasn't that much ass whooping?
wasn't that much ass or ass whipping. I thought the ass was everywhere, and ass whippings was everywhere. Not to mention, this is another thing that we fail to mention in these cases, because we think of teachers as old fuddy duddies, but how old was this girl? Because she may have only been 21 years old, 22
Oh,
years
oh,
old.
oh, oh. She was definitely on the younger side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it may not have been big as an age difference as we hearing teacher versus student, because it wasn't that big of an age difference between us in high school and our TAs and substitute. Like
Mhm.
8 years. I know 8 years is a lot at 14, but it ain't.
I
It
mean,
ain't
we're not talking about the most necessarily talking about the most mature of people.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and
Teacher.
I get what you're saying on the teacher side. I definitely get what you're saying. They making them younger nowadays. But you still got to have some level of understanding of what you're supposed to do with a kid and what you're not supposed to do with a kid.
Oh
And
yeah, she definitely fought that child like it was opposition, and not a. She fought him like it was an adversary and not just some short sighted opposition.
right, like you just got to get corrective action. You need to understand that you don't have to do that with a kid. And she hit it with the ground and pound. She saw MMA last night and she was ready for the action. Like
Mm-hmm.
It,
Yeah,
it, it did. It seemed like a very overreaction. Like she was into fighting the child before the child was into fighting back. Like the child was more aggressive initially, but the one little melee haymaker wasn't
hey look,
didn't
hey look.
didn't require.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this because just watching the clip that I saw, I know that there was a lot more that happened because one is being taped by a student with a phone that they're not supposed to have. So they're jeopardizing it already with this girl that's fighting to get her phone back that she's not supposed to have. So they know the ramifications of their actions. But this shit is so crazy, I gotta tape it. That's what we didn't see. And then we come in, the teacher already up there. She just, this girl better not walk up on me because this girl been talking shit all the way up there. All the way, all in the
the
seat.
way up.
All in the seat. I don't know who she thinks she is. Just gonna snatch
All
my
the way
phone
up.
and go take my phone. I don't know what. And the teacher been sitting there. Oh, just don't let this little girl walk up on me. Ooh, and she walked up on me. And then she was like, oh, she walked on me, but I ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, she swung over with. Beep. Blackout. I get it. Also get the charges. Two things could be true at the same time.
What are the charges?
I don't know. Probably some disorderly conduct type of shit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe some endangering of the minor. Maybe if they want to get petty. But they probably want to go light on her because they gonna want her to go light on them a little later. Because I'm definitely suing.
Yeah, and she definitely should. Like once that child swung and tried to punch the teacher, that was not a child anymore.
No, you was definitely grown at that point.
Hmm.
Hey, look, you grown when I think you grown when you can realistically whoop my ass. Like you could conceivably whoop my, you grown at that point, and I don't give a fuck what age you are. But if me not giving you enough energy or attention, like if you sneak me and I could be like stumbled, you grown,
Hmm.
you grown.
Yeah. And then once this alleged kid swung at the teacher, she got what she got.
My question is, it can't be any recourse for the teachers because I just feel like it would be. I've seen a lot of substitutes get hands put on them, and I feel
Hmm.
like the school system wouldn't exist if there was anything a substitute could do. But you're the substitute teacher. What is the recourse?
Hey, look,
There isn't no
you
clause or any
you
type of
don't
wording in
you
y'all contract to say you
you
can't.
you don't have to let nobody hit you, but you also can't be boxing a student.
No,
Period.
I'm speaking towards you making your joke about uh, her having some sort of recourse towards the school.
Oh,
I'm asking what because I
oh,
feel like
oh, because
it
because because
logically,
because that girl assaulted her.
again, I feel like logically, if that were true, schools wouldn't exist because I've seen plenty of fucking substitutes get assaulted.
Oh, it's because it's not as much as you think. And everybody don't follow through with those particular things. If you get a if you get a serious injury, you may get about $40,000. I was bullshitting with the 638,000. If you get a serious injury, you may get somewhere along the lines of a $40,000 settlement somewhere around there. It's not going to be much different than your typical personal injury lawsuit in a department store or something of that nature or anything like that. It's not gonna go crazy unless you have something crazy happen. Like now, if you were to somehow fall over a banister or slide down the stairs, something breaking up a fight, and you could prove that the school had a gross negligence and lack of security, and there were complaints that were lodged, and this happened after that, then yeah, you can get set up nicely. But there has to be that trail of paperwork established.
Hey, what the fuck is it with people who uh like why do everybody read shit confused? Like why the motherfuckers automatically put shit in a perspective that don't need to be put there? I posed the question that and it's not just motherfuckers on this show. I told you it's the whole earth. I posed the question on my page and motherfuckers did everything but answer the fucking question.
I don't know. Which one? Yesterday or today? Because the
I
question
can't
that you
remember
posed today, I still don't have an answer for.
the 3K, 4K. Was that today?
Nah,
Or the 20? Or the 20? The shit
the
I
20
tagged
year.
y'all to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20. I
Hey,
still don't have an answer for that.
hey.
I don't know.
No, the one
I don't
yesterday.
know what the
Oh, the one
I,
yesterday. Oh yeah,
so the one
I witnessed
yesterday I
that.
posed. The one out yesterday I posed was to the women who say uh, they're not opposed to a 50-50 relationship while dating. While dating, if he may, what if his bills amount to 4K and your bills amount to 3K, which would bring the total 3,500 to 35. Yours went up 500, his went down 500. Would you be okay with that? And motherfuckers asked
Hot
every question under
dance.
the sun except answered that motherfucker. Well, I don't see how he could have. Well, if we together, then our bills will combine and necessarily will drop. I'm like, that's inconsequential. Y'all both got cancer. The question is, he has 4K worth of bills. You have 3K. So whatever you need to reconcile that in your fucking head, that's what's going on. Nobody will answer the question. Everybody just like, well, I can't see how that could be a thing. Because if we were together, then he got $100 light bill. I got $100 light bill. Of course, our bills would whatever the fuck you need for the
all you had
circumstances.
all you had to say was that motherfucker got X amount of dollars in student loans that pushes his monthly contribution over
I don't
your
want to do
monthly
that because then they
contribution.
would dance even further. So I simply said, whatever you in your mind could reconcile the two figures, whatever circumstances in your mind that could reconcile those two figures, that's what it is. I don't even want to give you a system to play around in. Whatever in your mind to reconcile that, that's what's going on in my scenario. Just answer the fucking question. Motherfuckers wouldn't answer the question. Well, we shouldn't be splitting bills if we just dating. Everything but no. No, I wouldn't be okay with that. No, I wouldn't be
So,
okay with just handing that man $500
hey,
every month.
hey, look, I think they all telling you, motherfuckers telling you that it wouldn't be okay splitting bills. They telling you they wouldn't be okay with 50-50 while dating, while they will be getting the short end of that 50%.
Exactly. That's it. That's not what they're saying. They saying I'm not okay with getting the short end of the stick. That's all that is. Like I'm okay with 50-50 long as the 50-50 leaves me in the winning position. I'm not with 50-50 intrinsically. I'm with the facade of 50-50. I'm with us splitting something down the middle, preferably my bills. You keep your shit over there, and we split my shit down the middle. That's
Ain't
what they
that
want.
was mine is mine, was yours is mine?
Well,
Nah,
yeah,
what's mine is
yeah,
mine, and what's yours is ours.
that part. Yeah, but yeah, that was crazy. They would not fucking answer the question. Everybody came up with a system of circumstances to change the question, but nobody would answer the motherfucker. The closest you got was y'all motherfuckers shouldn't be dating. Y'all shouldn't be splitting shit. It's just a yes or no. No,
Yes or
no, I
no?
wouldn't be comfortable.
Just a
No, I wouldn't
simple
be
thought.
comfortable giving that nigga $500 every month. No, no, I'm not comfortable just giving that nigga $500 every month. I'm comfortable with us having slogans and symbols and saying 50-50 relationships, but I'm not comfortable with shit actually being equal. That's
Mhm.
what the motherfucker refused to say. But
Hey,
but the one today
hey, what
was a
was the
thought
one today?
experiment. That was a very very decent thought experiment. If your homie of however many years just recently had a life change, a career change, and got his esthetician's license, and
and,
you
and
go
the
over to
nigga
his
cold with
shop
the shit.
and he dope with the shit, and you go to smoke a blunt with the nigga, you just go to smoke a blunt with the nigga, and your girl in there getting a pussy stain. Are you okay with that?
You can hear me, right? 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 If
Is
you
this
know
thing
me,
up?
if you know me, and
Yeah,
my and my
we
and my and my wife And my wife, I'm leaning in forward because I wanted to be audible. And my wife comes to your establishment to get any procedure done where any parts of her body that you would not see next to next to the good Christian Lord. And I mean in service in church, like yeah, Easter Sunday, then you need hey look, you see my wife, hey, I'm gonna just say it's gonna be a problem. I'm fucking you up. It's just I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And it's not even because I'm
Hey.
approved like that. It's just because, man, look, don't be seeing my wife pussy, fam.
And see, I get that, but also I'm one of the people that, hey, I want to support my people. That's why I'm rocking the members only real one stay solid shirt right now, because I support my
Mm-hmm.
people, and
Mm-hmm.
I definitely am all about keeping the money in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to help my people eat,
Mm-hmm.
so if
I
I'm
Hey.
mean,
going to
I
pay
feel
for a
you.
service,
Hold
why
on,
I feel
wait.
you.
not
I
pay for
feel
my
you. I
people?
feel you. I'm all about my people eating, and that's cool. If you like somebody that I don't know, and you rock out, but I know who I know, and I know that the people that I know shouldn't be seeing my wife. I mean, I'm just saying that's just it is what the fuck it is. I got a problem with everybody seeing. It's just you motherfuckers.
And I get that, and
No,
that's the dilemma.
it's a no for y'all. Just gonna put it out there, and y'all specifically, in particular, because I know y'all. So no,
So you
I don't
trying
give a
to
fuck
tell
what
me?
I don't give a fuck what new business opportunity you got on the horizon. And this is the second time you didn't talk about this pussy pot steaming shit. So I don't know if this is a new venture. Cause hey, look, motherfucker go to Fargo get weird. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
letting
open
you
up.
know preemptively. No, nigga, no new customers. No, you can't wax
Man.
nothing. No, if you started doing nails, all right, cool. No pedicures though.
Damn, the
I
nigga
mean,
can't even do a feet.
full
Nah, because
service. It's a full service shop.
that come with a massage, and I know about reflexology. And no, hell no, fuck that. No,
Hey,
no,
it's
nigga.
a full service,
Nah,
head
no, no,
to
no, no.
toe, nigga. We do
Nope.
lashes, pussy steaming, waxing, all that.
Nope.
Pedicures,
No.
manis.
Nope. Nope. Tell you right now. Tell you right now. Nope. I know you. Nope.
You just come in the room
Nah.
and your wife look over her shoulder. Squatting over a pot. You just walk in.
Mm-mm. 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 Yeah. I'm not. Hey, look. I'm just not. I'm not. I was. I said this before, and I'll say this again. She was talking about one of these shows, um, one of them Ready to Love shows or whatever. And I told her the motherfucking couples on there ain't gonna last, cause ain't no dude that's into a woman gonna be okay with other dudes being into his woman and his woman entertaining those dudes. It's just different about the one we want. We gonna act a little different, and just for the simple fact that I know you, no, nah, nah, nah,
I don't know.
nah.
I'll have to see.
You wasn't the esthetician. You wasn't the esthetician when I met you, motherfucker.
Nah, but
It's
the nigga,
career change.
right, nigga found a new calling, and
Find
is
another,
found
find
found
another new
found his
caller.
natural gift.
Hey
This
yo,
nigga
look,
is
you found
just
a.
naturally great at steaming vaginas. He doesn't even take any pleasure out of it. He's just really good at it.
Mhm.
Hey
Matter of
look,
fact, it
hey look,
sickens them at this point.
hey look. I don't even see vagina statement as a necessary function. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. You could be a world renowned gynecologist, and it's my firstborn, and I want the best of the best. Hey, I'm not going to you. Who the second best?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
It's what it is.
This ni-
I never understood. I never understood how 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 Bill was able to do it with motherfuckers that he knew. Like,
All right. So, if your best friend, nigga, you knew since you was 3, grew up to be a world famous goddamn doctor, You wouldn't let him perform a mammogram on your wife?
Hey, look, that sounds too
Ooh,
much like
ooh,
titty feeling. No,
ooh,
nigga.
ooh, 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 ooh.
No. I'm
I
gonna let
got.
you
Oh,
I'm gonna let you
I'm
grope my
cause
wife.
hold
this
on.
nigga is an award-winning doctor.
I
Feel
got
you.
it. I got it.
Feel you.
I got it.
Feel you.
I got it. Hold on. I
Damn,
got it.
shouldn't
Right.
tell me
Hold
what to
on.
do.
Hold on.
I'll do it. You don't need no mammograms for
I
you.
got it. I got it right here.
All right, what you
This
got?
nigga, this nigga already your wife 10-year gynecologist. Already your 10-year wife gynecologist. Somehow y'all join the same golf club and y'all become friends. Years go by. Now y'all friends. Do we gotta stop checking your wife pussy? Like
mm,
y'all vacation
mm.
together, y'all kids. You
Hey
had a
look, hey
third
look, hey
kid.
look,
He's
hey
at the
look, hey look,
christening.
hey look, hey look, hey look, hey look, hey look. First of all, he ain't been hurt 10 years. We ain't been vacationing. The second I realized it was that it's a new gynecologist, fam.
That's what I'm
Damn,
saying.
damn.
What I'm saying is you happenstance become cool with this nigga.
Yeah.
You bring him over after 3 years of golfing with this nigga. You
Yep.
finally bring him to the crib. You're like, oh,
Yep.
that's my motherfucking gynecologist.
Yep.
Now
Not no more.
y'all cool. Now she got 13 years in with this nigga at this point. 10 years.
N-
Mm,
Hey look,
You
hey
didn't
look,
even
hey
know the
look,
nigga.
hey
mm.
look, hey look, hey look, hey look. Not no more. Not no more your gynecologist. And me and this nigga ain't friends no more until
And and
until
damn.
me and until me and his old lady go up here with this fallopian tube.
All right, all right, all right,
These
all right, all right, all
these
right, all right, all
four
right, all right,
these,
all right, all
these
right, hold on.
forceps, these forceps and these grips. And hey yo look, hey
All right,
look,
all right, all
hey
right, hold
look.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's add a layer to this. Let's add a layer to this. Now, say you find out that the guy your boy is your wife's gynecologist. You find that out by him coming over to dinner with his wife. And you recognize his wife as a stripper that you've seen quite often at the strip club. Are y'all even?
Hey look, do she still work at the strip club?
Nah.
Okay, well then she not your patient no more, motherfucker. What we talking about here?
All right,
So wait,
so
hold on, wait. She's
okay,
still
there
working
you
the
go.
strip club. Are you gonna fucking go to the strip club every time your wife got a doctor's appointment?
Hey look, 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 hey look. Me and this motherfucker gonna come to an understanding. Every every time, every time she got an appointment, I will be here and coming to the stage.
Hey, I feel you on your get back, but trust me, y'all paying them coming and going. So I think y'all still lose.
Right.
Hey, look. First of all, I didn't
Mm.
say but nothing about going to no champagne room. I said coming to the stage. I can sit at
Oh,
the bar and see. I
fam,
can sit at the bar and see that shit. What are you
he
talking about?
still he still weird. He had your wife in stirrups, nigga, with the speculum.
Hey,
Right,
look. Hey, look. Hey,
and she
look. Hey,
paid a
look.
$20 copay for
Hey,
this.
look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't see plenty. I didn't see plenty of interaction with with fake material. I'm gonna tell you right now. They don't feel that shit. They don't feel it.
I'm just saying he won. Is all I'm saying.
He
His
didn't
wife bring
win.
your
He didn't feel nothing. It wasn't him, motherfucker. It was the thing.
his wife is
It
bringing
was the
your money home.
instrument.
His wife is bringing your money home. He's bringing
No.
your wife's
I'm
money home.
Hey look, I'm not tipping this bitch.
Well, you didn't get close enough to see nothing.
I don't think you understand. I don't Hey look, I've been to many a strip club. First of all, with the $7 maximum. It had a great time every time I went. I
Hey,
saw plenty. I always see plenty. Hey, I don't need much. I'm all right.
hey,
Hey, look, all I'm
what if he
saying
had?
is,
All right. Last caveat, right? Because you too comfortable with seeing his wife from afar. He warmed up your wife's speculum with his hands. He thought about her, right, as he was getting this procedure ready. Oh, this cold. And he heated up the speculum. Oh, this cold. Give me 1 second, Miss Miller.
Let me get the cup.
Let me heat the speculum up a little bit. It's a little chilly.
Ayo,
You
ayo,
still
ayo.
not tipping. You still not tipping his wife, and he just had
Hey,
heated your wife's speculum.
hey.
You're not sliding the dollar bill in the thong, slap it on the ass.
Hey, look. I might find out she do bachelor parties. Invited the juniors. Nah,
Nah.
not juniors, not juniors. But yeah, nah. I'm I'm competitive and I'm petty, so I'm gonna do something. I don't, and so that's why it just has to be. You have to just stop because I know me and I'm competitive and I'm petty, and that's a bad combination for you seeing my wife naked.
Know your limitations, King.
Always. I'm gonna tell you. Uh,
Some fights ain't fight worthy.
man, Joe.
Yeah,
Did
we don't
we?
need to know what we were talking about.
I
Yeah.
know. I was trying to see. Did we already talk about
All right.
the one who got
So
tuned up? The one who got tuned up.
so in summary, yeah, teach your kids not to reach to try to take shit out of teachers' hands. And if your child swings on a teacher, you can't be mad if that teacher swings back.
At all.
Better question. Better lesson for the children. Hey, if your teacher has on some shit you would wear, and your
Mm,
hey, and her hair done to some shit you aspire to, don't swing on her because she's liable to swing on you back.
right.
Mhm. Hey, also, if you in the hotel lobby and you in altercation with a black woman and you want to walk past that black woman, you should probably not uh spit in that black woman's direction. She may beat this dog shit out you.
Mm.
I don't know if we talked about that. I really don't.
We did.
Cause we talked about it before the show.
Roll that beautiful bead footage
That's what we talked. I couldn't remember if it was on the show or before the show. That's why we.
before the show.
That's why the talking before the show shit is tricky. Like I thought we covered this.
Hell yeah. So what we're talking about now is in some nondescript hotel in Midwest America.
It was a Days Inn where the rooms go for $139 a night or $69.99 a night. It just depends.
Depends on where you book that motherfucker.
Depends on what day you in.
Which depends on what day you in.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey, 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 fam.
I'm
Fam.
out here. I'm out here
Fam.
practicing,
Fam.
nigga.
Fam. Fam. Be easy. Be easy. That pun shit coming, nigga. That's
I
too
ain't,
reckless. That's too reckless, wayward puns already, nigga.
man,
Be
man.
easy. Your time is coming.
I got a title now, so I'm I gotta live to this title. I gotta live up to this title.
This motherfucker's trying to live up to the hype that he created. That's
But
what's up.
yes, so a young African American lady was assaulted by a Flim, by an older Caucasian woman,
By a flim flam artist.
a Flim, a flimmy flammer, and was hawked a loogie. We don't know what led up to the confrontation, but the girl had a camera out, looking like she was just minding her business, and the woman said, "Go back to wherever you came from," and then spit right in her face, and she proceeded to pummel her, much
Oh,
like the
I fully
substitute.
I fully stand by my previous premise. If the camera's out, the shit has already been happening for a
Yeah,
minute. All right.
yeah,
Um,
because I'm pretty sure it wasn't just a video. It wasn't just 5 minutes of a video of her looking at labels on fruit cocktails before this white woman started white womaning up.
she wasn't getting ready for. She wasn't doing her blog. It was her normal vlog. She wasn't on Instagram already, unless she was, and then damn. But hey,
I think
I
she
don't
was
know.
just filming. I think she was just innocuously filming her entrance into the hotel and was accosted by a strange Zoe who was zoiding it up in the fucking lobby.
Mm.
You trying to cue it up to where it starts, or what was going on? Because you had it.
You know,
I
she was
didn't.
waiting on us to get done talking.
Oh, we done. I was waiting on her.
Get out of here. Ma'am. Yes. I don't care. You can't bring her out of here. Come on. Okay. Get your mother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's wrong with you, girl? No, fuck you. Spit
Yeah,
on
you
me
stuff your
again,
sorries in a sack
bitch.
at this point.
Stupid asshole. Okay, I'm sorry. My ass out here about fucking.
Hey, look.
I don't
Hey, look.
know.
You can stop. You can stop rolling. I've been spit on one time in my entire life. It was by my cousin, my first cousin. I bounced his head off a radiator, and I wasn't really done, but they got me off of him. I don't know if I could stop whooping your ass after you spit on me. She stopped whooping that woman ass after she apologized. She said, "I'm sorry," and for her, the "I'm sorry" she hit her maybe one time after the "I'm sorry," maybe
You know
one.
why? You know why? That's the systematic oppression that we faced. That she just thought she was finna go under the jail for defending
Mm-hmm.
herself, and that's the type of mental slavery that they got us in. She thought she might have been over with for defending herself, so she fucking got little.
Damn, you might be right. That might be it, but I'd have blacked out. I don't do saliva well.
I ain't never been spit on, bro. I just the one thing I've never been.
Ooh.
I've been sucker punched. I've been hit with bricks, bottles, stabbed, shot.
Mm.
I've been slapped once. I'm still looking for that bitch. I wholeheartedly feel Chris Rock. Like y'all think that shit over with. Chris Rock is gonna get his slap back. Slapping is inhumane. Slapping a motherfucker in front of people is inhumane. That bitch
I'd rather you punch me.
that bitch slapped the fuck out of me and I was frozen. I was like
That
I didn't know
how
what to do.
how old were you at the time?
Oh shit, like 32.
Oh damn, this was ooh shit.
This
I
was
got
grown.
oh
I
you
was
was
grown as hell.
grown.
Grown as hell, standing there for it was like we were like 20 deep. And I was roasting the shit out this bitch. And she just could not take it no more. She just went. And then turned right around and she had one of the doors that like kind of closed behind you. So like I reached for the door and missed that motherfucker. It was over with. And I ain't seen that bitch since. And we still friends on Facebook, and I tag her every couple years, and I still want to slap shit out you, bitch. Every few years, I tag that bitch. I'm gonna tag her tonight. As a matter, I'm about to tag that motherfucker right now.
I
Every
got
few years.
I got slapped by a girl at Anderson in the chest. That bitch Ric Flaired me.
I'm about to say that ain't a slap, nigga. That's a Ric Flair chop.
That
Did
bitch
she say,
Ric
did she
Flaired
did she hit
me.
you with the woo afterwards?
No, the entire class, woo, for her because that shit was loud as hell. Because the one day I chose to wear some shit with some acrylic on the front, it was mad loud smack. It didn't even hurt. It wasn't even a hard. Well, in my opinion, it wasn't a hard smack because it didn't hurt or no shit like that. It just sounded loud because of the acrylic on the print on the shirt. It was mad plasticky. But I was mad. And then she told me she was gonna get her boyfriend to whip my ass, and I was waiting on that nigga. I was really, really waiting on that man. I still kind of want to fight, dude.
Yeah, you got to take that.
So hey, look, so I under hey, look, he probably this is eighth grade. He don't fuck with her no more. I'm sure.
It's all right. He still earned that ass whooping.
But you still, hey, look, Robert. I say name, Robert Gunn. I owe you that ass whooping. Yeah, yeah, because of Tamala. Yeah, it's her fault. So
Mhm.
if I see you, just know it's on site. Because your eighth grade ex. Hey, look, that's gonna be fucked up. You get into some shit because of your ex from 8th grade. Your high school sweetheart still getting you in beefs and shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to take that. You
Hey,
made you
look,
made the, you made the decision on being with her. You probably didn't even know that she volunteered you for this ass whoop.
hey, look, I'm not taking no ass whooping past the 10-year reunion. If you ain't get
Mm.
that shit off after graduation, you will forfeit your right to get to legitimately get these hands. Now you can illegitimately get these hands. Now it'll be a thrubbing, but it won't be a fair one. I'm not gonna fight you fair. I'm gonna hit you with a table, chair, glass. I'm gonna kick, bite, scratch. It's gonna be a fight. I'm gonna fuck you up. At this point, hey, look. At this point in time in my life, right now, I haven't been in the fight in a while, so I don't know. I don't know how good I am at fighting. Like I know I like to talk shit, but I don't know. I haven't hit a person in a very long time. I don't
Yeah,
know how that shit gonna work.
me
I don't
neither.
know if they still making jaws the same way.
I
Oh
don't
no,
know, but
jaws are way flimsier these days. Jaws are
Oh, they are. Oh,
jaws are made out of paper fucking mache. That's why these niggas are fucking out here shooting the shit out of each other. Cause these jaws are made out of motherfucking like the flimsiest shit ever. Jaws are just crumbling these days. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. These niggas ain't drinking milk. That's all they lactate. God damn it. That's what the fuck that was. Niggas out here drinking that soy milk and they motherfucking bone density in the shrunk. Niggas,
mm,
fam. Niggas are
mm,
niggas.
and enough calcium in them.
ain't enough
This
calcium.
this is
Enough
this is the
calcium.
good. This is the best thing about this day and age with a nigga from our day and age. We could get off all the punches that we couldn't get off on us. Kidney shots, liver shots. You could take these little niggas out. One shot to the motherfucking kidney. Down. Down. These niggas don't drink no water. They gone. They
Yeah. Hey, look,
nigga.
you diabolical. You using a diet against them. This month.
nigga, nigga, when I tell you all that shit that we could take a couple liver, a couple kidney shots, nigga, because we was outside playing catch 'em. We been outside playing Killer Man. We outside playing running gun. We outside playing all type of shit, full contact basketball. These niggas is taking perks and sipping
if
lean,
if
going to
I would
sleep.
if I were to tell you the shit that I fell off of and didn't go in the house because I didn't want to have to stay in the house,
Yeah, yeah. We walked off a lot of shit because we didn't want to end our day early.
man.
My
If
nigga,
you ain't never been trying to hang a hoop on a pole and fell off the garbage can, I don't want to hear shit.
nigga,
And then just got back up, was like, yeah, I'm straight.
Man,
nigga, the monkey bars at fucking Rasta, Maine. As soon as you walked up to them motherfuckers, they was right there on the east side of the goddamn school, on the northeast side of the fucking lot.
Hmm.
Concrete as far as the eye could see. Wasn't no wood chips, wasn't no rubber mats underneath them motherfuckers. It was all concrete. This to this day, I don't do that monkey bar shit because I jackknife. You know, fat niggas. When we try to jackknife, and you get that one good spin around, and then you get the
You
pendulum.
go, you ain't coming back around no more.
You get that one good, and then you pendulum, and then
uh,
if your grip ain't strong enough, your body weight to take you off that motherfucker. Then you hit your back on the concrete, and you boom, you hit one of them good. Boom. That's it for your monkey bar career. You just no.
you
it's
done.
over with.
You done.
I'm never doing that.
Hey, look.
I'm telling you, nigga, your wife could tell you. We had the uneven monkey bars, and then we had the cage right there at Rasta, Maine. It was concrete as far as the eye could see. Wasn't
Hey,
no wood chips,
hey,
wasn't no
I didn't have,
rubber,
I didn't, I
nothing.
didn't, I didn't have to go to Rasta Branch or Rasta Main. Every playground was fucking concrete. All the playgrounds was concrete. At school, if your school had a playground, it was on concrete. Swings maybe on something different, but typically they would put some shit down, but it all got kicked the fuck away. The shit they would put down,
Yeah.
it gets kicked away. So and it's just the regular ground here now. So yeah, nah. Our safety mechanism was just don't fall. That was our safety feature. Don't hurt yourself.
Just do not hurt yourself, because if they call your mama and she have to leave whatever she's doing, your ass is grass. Just grass. Full fast gas.
Mm, who just said wood chips was for pussies?
El Jefe Macaron.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm talking about nigga concrete as far as the eye can see, goddammit. And yeah, I just stayed away from uneven bars after that. I was more the type to climb to the top of the monkey bar cage and just sit up there and get high.
See, yeah, you went to that was different.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah, but with this video, is just she deserved all of that and then some. She played the game and she won it and she got the prize that she deserved. And I, for one, am happy to see that. And that wasn't the only one, because apparently white women have been feeling themselves this week a little bit more than usual. Well, probably not more than usual, but the repercussions have been coming in full steam. I just put another video in the chat, and of another Karen going crazy. This is two videos. There,
Caring a little too much.
this is a lead up. This is the
No, bitch, who the fuck is girl? I slapped the fuck out of you. You shut up,
casual shit
bitch.
talking.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do? That's exactly what I thought, bitch. You'll get the fuck beat out of you, bitch. Bitch, fuck you. Oh, I'm about to beat her ass.
You heard that, right? She
No,
I
said
heard
bitch,
she
it.
who the
said the
fuck is
magic word.
girl? I
I
All
slapped
heard
the
right,
it.
fuck out of
now
But
you.
let's go.
You
All
shut
right.
up, bitch.
So that's the end of that video. She said the magic word, and now let's see what happens.
I mean, saying
What's
calling you a nigga don't
What
entitle
you
you
say?
to a
You calling
free
us a
ass
nigga?
whooping though.
it does. It
It doesn't
does.
though. It
It
doesn't
does.
though.
It
But
does.
hey look. I'm gonna enjoy it.
She did. She did.
And she hold on, pause it for a second. Pause it for a second. All right. So what we are seeing is the woman who she called a nigger, and another woman outside have caught up to this bitch that called her a nigga, and she is playing the victim, crying on this black man's shoulder, um, talking about how she is being harassed in the store, and the black man is try is he sees these he's trying to be a peacemaker in a situation which he doesn't know the full details, but he's trying to be a peacemaker. And because that's what us black men do. We are peaceful by nature.
Peacemaker.
And yeah, we don't want to see any drama or any actions, especially
No.
any unnecessary, unwarranted violence. We are against that fully and
But
completely.
but
Right.
hold on. Let me play devil's advocate here.
Hmm.
Am I not allowed to call fat people fat in a fit of rage?
You can.
I mean, I'm trying to hurt their feelings. Does that necessarily mean that I'm fattest?
Nah.
Hey look. How many do fattest got 400 years
Right.
of oppression in this country?
Hmm.
If
Nigga, they
not,
got
then I don't even know if y'all earned y'all itest yet.
it's just
See, they can't be a fetish yet.
Nah,
hey,
y'all still on phobics, fam.
fatophobic,
Yeah, y'all still
fattest,
a
Yeah,
phobic.
yeah, yeah. Y'all still
Y'all
phobic.
ain't got an
fat,
ist yet. Y'all a phobic. You ain't got an ist
fat,
yet.
fatophobia is real. Is all I'm saying. But one fat so, one get your big ass off my shoe does not a phobic make.
Mm, I
Especially if
don't
you
know.
just stepped your
No,
big ass on my shoe.
I don't know.
no,
But
no.
if you call me a nigga 100% of the times that I've seen you, I'm just gonna assume you're a racist.
Hey,
But
look, hey, look, hey, look.
yeah,
I
You
mean, you got a
call
perfect record with me.
if you call me a nigga any of the times you've seen me,
Mhm,
I'ma just assume you a racist.
mhm.
That's it.
And and then
hey,
this is the aftermath of her supermarket speech.
but here's the thing, and here's another thing I would like to add. We often say we're more eloquently, we're more alliterative than white people,
Hmm.
and
We
then
are.
when they're lost for words, we punish them.
Yeah.
Like, like,
I mean, they should learn
because
better words. Fuck.
man, I mean that lady to call her everything but the child of God too. Like this wasn't a one way street. She just walk up to it, was like, nigger, and then walk off.
It's one word you can't say.
Yeah.
Period.
And I
It's
think that's totally unfair.
no, it's not because you know the
Man,
consequences of saying that word. And if you still go to it, then you have to be fully prepared to accept what comes with that word.
but I'm fully prepared to accept what comes with that word. Till the cameras come out and I lose my job. I just wanted you to be mad at Walmart. I,
Mm.
I didn't want to be homeless. I just wanted you to be as angry as I was by these fucking tater tots. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You got me mad by the frozen corn. I'm gonna piss you off by the peas. Like that's all. That's
I,
all I'm saying.
I,
Because look, because here's the thing: a real true racist, even though she's in fear right now, a real true racist will have her arms folded up. She's trying to cuff that young black man's arm for safety, nigga. She's trying to
mhm.
get up under there. Like, yeah, yes, sir, Jamal, get me the fuck up out of here. Did you just
I,
run for mayor?
I,
Oh, we all
but
look alike to you,
Call
huh?
that nigga Jamal.
Get,
That's
Oh
your
shit.
that is your name, right? Jamal?
get me the fuck out of here, Jamal. I'll vote for you next time. I swear to God, I will. I have a
Hey,
black
She called us a
grandbaby.
nigger. I don't care.
See?
She definitely called us a nigger. She definitely did. That's disrespectful. You
Yeah.
call your con, you can call me what you want.
no, it gets worse because the black man has decided that he has decided that he is not going to intervene, and then
I don't give a fuck. Especially coming from your con. You don't call nobody no nigga. Bitch.
and
No, you're not sorry.
you hear the I'm sorry. You could have started with I'm sorry, and then you wouldn't have to apologize. Like and see, this is she don't want to say it no more because now she thought that
She called us a
the
nigger.
consequences wasn't going to come to her for saying that, and now that she knows what the result of that action is, she's not going to say it anymore. So
Hey,
I don't think that this I feel like she's solved one racist.
hold
Hey,
on.
look, hey, look. Kanye told you don't say something where you're gonna end up apologizing.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I just now realized the second video. She was chilling with the brother. She,
Yeah.
she was saying, she was over there talking to him, and she said some things, and I said some things.
And my man's was like, "Yo, that's wild," but
Yeah, that's wild. That's
I
wild.
don't think, yeah, that's crazy. Oh shit, they're
That's,
coming. I'm gonna
no, they
protect
weren't
you
even paying
because I
attention.
mean,
They weren't even paying attention. They sit there talking about it. And she said some things. Oh shit.
and he like, yeah, I mean, a argument doesn't necessarily mean that there has to be violence. And then black lady was like, "Hey, she called me a nigga. Calls you a nigga?
A nigga.
What?" All right, so at this point, I would like to dismiss myself as counsel.
At this point of the case, I like to recuse myself as counsel for the defense.
Right, it's above
Thank
me
you.
Yeah.
now. It's above me now, and I feel like that young hero just cured one racist.
Hey, look, there wasn't no cure. That bitch gonna go do some push-ups.
Nah. The way she screamed, "I'm no," and "I'm sorry." I don't think that word gonna fly no more.
Hey, look, she
Man.
was sorry today. She was sorry today. The very next time a black person pisses her off, she gonna want to go nigga, but she was like, "Ooh, shit, nah, they whoop my ass."
Yep,
And
yep,
then,
yep.
and then that's when she gonna take that kickboxing class.
Mm,
Unless that shit go viral enough to get the attention of some racist rich motherfucker to hunt that sister down and sue the shit out of her and lock her up, which we've
mm.
seen before. And that's the problem with these fucking videos. We need to stop these videos. We need to be video vigilantes and cut the videos off.
Right before the consequences happen.
Hell yeah. We can see it all being. Oh, hell. Oh, shit. All
Yes,
right.
yeah. She's been memed. She's been memed a great while.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, look. I didn't know I needed to see that, but that was.
oh, oh, there are more.
Hold
There
on.
are.
Hold on. Hold on. This is how high I am right now. I thought I missed that the first time. I didn't know this was.
You thought that was in the background of the original
Nigga,
You
video?
I
thought it
thought.
was, you thought it was an actual cloud formation?
Nigga, I thought this was a mural on the wall that I missed the first go round.
Oh shit!
Nigga,
Like she just got her ass put in front of all the civil rights.
nigga,
Oh, she had real audacity. She gonna pull this shit right in front of goddamn Malcolm. Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. I feel like I feel like that was a necessary reaction to the provocation that was invoked.
and she just sitting there talking to Jamal. Yeah, so I was by, so I was in the frozen peace aisle, and she said some things, and I said a few things, and then we just kind of walked off. He's like, "You don't say."
Man,
Yeah,
people are wild in the supermarket these
Hey,
days.
hey, look. While I don't begrudge her the ass whooping that she doled out, I would just say I don't think it's worth it. We got to be more strategic. We can't let the motherfucker call us a nigga and let it move us to taping ourselves beating somebody ass in a Walmart parking lot because then we just go to jail.
Mm,
that's it. That's all. We just get locked up.
That's it.
I feel like this does more good than harm. I feel like that sister went to if unfortunately by some unfortunate turn of events that she does end up in jail. I feel like that was like a scared straight for a whole bunch of potential white racists. I'm not gonna say in all of them, but I'm pretty sure there are like 12 or 14 little white girls that have seen this video who have been nig, but not all committed to the ER yet, and seeing the pow 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 and that stomp, the croc stomp, and like, "Ugh, my face can't take no croc stomp," and will change their ways because they don't want that to happen to them. They realize what could be the consequence of,
Their action.
yeah. And
See, I got a difference of opinion in there. I think it's just going to embolden. It's going to embolden some of those tiki torch, khaki wearing motherfuckers to. Oh, it's still, yeah, it still stings, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, but
Hey,
like
well,
that's why they use it because they know it still works. I
yeah.
don't. I don't think. I don't think we have any new. I don't think we have any fish straddling racists anymore. I
hey,
think racists come fully assembled these days.
Mm, I don't know.
that's
I think there are some fledgling racists, some some future racists that can be diverted.
future, past, present. Motherfuckers
But
do a real good job of throwing their rocks and hiding their hands. Uh, it's racists out here that you would not believe they are racist until they get the opportunity to show you. Well, I just don't think that he'll be a good fit, though. Why not? I mean, just something about him. But what is it about him? I mean, just a little. I mean, just some. I mean, he's one of
Can't
those.
quite put my
I mean,
finger on it.
he's one of those foreign guys. So I don't really think he'll be good for our team. Oh, you're a little racist, and that's what we need to start understanding. When we dealing with a motherfucker that's a little racist to a whole different group of people, they also most likely are racist towards your group of people. Also, just saying.
See, I don't know about that. I don't know about that because I mean, my auntie is kind of racist towards white people. Well, not racist. She's kind of prejudiced against white people, but no problem with Hispanics.
You know, I was just about to say I know one or two motherfuckers who has isolated racism, but generally motherfuckers it's a spectrum. I've
Mm.
I've never
Did
seen a
you
mock.
did you did you just put racism on the spectrum?
I think all racism is a spectrum. I think the spectrum is the exact point of racism.
Mm,
Mm,
I
I
think
guess.
that's the exact point of racism. The
Um,
lights don't like the darks, and every shade in between.
hey, speaking of racism, um, I don't know if it's racist though. A lot of
Oh yeah,
motherfuckers
it's
been
racist.
getting a lot of motherfuckers. I don't know about a lot, but a lot of motherfuckers been getting shot on some. Oops, my bad. I ain't mean to come to the wrong house. Oh shit, you shooting? It's been happening a lot.
yeah,
So we got the first story of this kind from a young man in Kansas City, Missouri. What's his name? Ralph Euler
Yarrow.
Yarrow. Ralph Yarrow. He was going to pick up his younger brother, I believe, right?
yeah, his little twin brothers,
Hmm. And was shot in the fucking head by a piece of shit ass
old ass
and old
racist.
ass racist Kansas City 84-year-old resident by the name of Andrew Lester. Hey Andrew, fuck you. Um but no, Andrew Lester saw young Mr. Yarrow at his door, ringing the doorbell and shit, and he just thought, "Oh my god, I got to grab him, grab the strap."
These Negroes politely coming to kill me, and I must defend myself.
Got to do
Don't be
that.
alarmed. We're Negroes.
Man,
Mhm.
and he shot this kid for ringing his fucking doorbell.
Ringing his doorbell, rang the doorbell in broad daylight, mind you. Shot him, shot him twice. Shot him in the head and then somewhere else, I believe. But that isn't even the most fucked up part of the story. This kid had to pick himself up off of the ground and run to a nearby, not so nearby neighbor's house to get help. And wouldn't you know it, no help.
Yeah, he had to go to
And
three different houses before somebody helped him.
not before he was able to find somebody at home, though, but before they would say, "Come here, little boy. You look like you're in need of some assistance."
My gosh, you've been shot. Somebody should let's get you some help. Like there's a kid that's been
Oh,
shot and motherfuckers is looking at their ring doorbell like
shit, the same way I'd have been looking at man. Hey, what you little shot in the head ass off my porch? Like, hey, let's call a spade a spade now, goddamn it. If a motherfucker showed up on your porch with half a head, y'all running out there to open the door to let his zombie ass in there to help him?
Hey, look, I'm gonna call the authorities maybe to help him. These people didn't do that. They ignored him. He So I mean, I want to tell you, you don't have to let a motherfucker in your house that may be holding half a head, that may be in trouble, maybe bringing drama to your doorstep. But you also don't have to ignore them. Uh, there's a
this.
myriad of things you can do between ignoring this motherfucker and adopting him as part of your family.
I'm almost positive they say a little black kid with half a head, they called the police.
I mean, if I was the black kid with the half a head, I wouldn't be upset at you calling the police. Somebody, motherfucker, I got half a head. I
I'm
need
pretty
some
sure everybody
assistance.
on that block called the police when they saw him before he got shot. So all I'm speaking to is the fact that I'm not letting him in my shit neither. I'm talking to his ass through the ring
Hey,
camera. Hey, I wish I was one of them people. I wish I was one of those people that could let a shot motherfucker in my door and that I don't know and administer
mm,
life saving procedures. But I'm definitely not. I wish I could find Whoopi Goldberg attractive. I definitely don't. There's a lot of people that I wish I was.
okay. Moving on to the next go about and get the fuck off my porch. This is my property. I'll keep it. A man in upstate New York killed a woman
God damn.
for being in a car that pulled into his driveway to turn around because they were in upstate New York and the cell service is notoriously bad up there. So they were lost. So they were turning around in his driveway and he came out and opened fire on the car, killing one Miss Kaylin Gills.
Oh, he killed a white woman. A white woman.
He killed a white woman. Man by the name of Kevin Monahan, by the way. Yeah. So he just randomly shoots into the car like, I don't, hey, look, whoever, whatever the fuck happens, happens.
He definitely needs to go to jail because
Well,
not
it's
not
white on white crime stop.
Hey,
man because he's definitely doing
crazy,
something illegal.
crazy. And this is a 65-year-old man. The other one was an 84-year-old man. This one is 65 years old. Crazy. I don't get it. But rounding out the our crazies, not to be outdone, the great state of Texas, you know, because the South always got some shit to say.
South got something to say.
Yeah. So there was a car full of cheerleaders that was at an event or somewhere in the parking lot. And one of them got out of the car they were in to get into their own car. So it was, you know, just chit chat with their friends and trying to go to some other, going to get in their car. And as they grabbed the handle, looked and realized, oh shit, this is not my car. Looked at the guy and said, my bad. And then went back to where they came from into the original car and was talking to their friends or whatever. The person in the car whom they jiggled the handle of, pause, gets out, confronts the girls, pulls out his gun, and then starts to shoot in their fucking car, hitting two of them, one critically. Like, fuck one of them up.
Damn.
This is a car full of high school cheerleaders. Now the man on the right side of that little picture that's up there, his name is Pedro Tello Rodriguez, 25, a junior, by the way, 25 years old. Makes no sense. I don't know why you 25 trying to get your shit off, trying to talk tough to a bunch of fucking
High
children,
school children, high school cheerleaders.
cheerleaders. I don't know how many numbers you got to get rejected for asking in high school to make you do some shit like that. I really, really don't. But damn, what the fuck? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's just wild because it these three instances of this very, very similar stuff happen when motherfuckers just up in straps and just shooting and asking questions later. It's starting to look like it ain't even about race. It's just about crazy motherfuckers or indignant motherfuckers or emboldened motherfuckers sitting there exercising what they perceive as their right to fuck you up if they feel like it. That's what it seems like.
This is a pretty accurate description of what it is. Like, I got the right to shoot people.
Now, one of those was definitely about race.
The black kid's definitely about race.
Hey, look, not gonna take that out of it. Not gonna say it wasn't. Just saying I don't know. That man can have a black granddaughter.
and still be racist.
and still will be we seen that last week.
What? How could a person have a black grandchild and still be racist? What do you mean?
That's the
That's
entire state of
impossible.
Wisconsin. That's the
That's
entire state of Wisconsin.
impossible. That's
That's the
impossible.
ent-
That's not a real thing. I don't believe
that's
you,
the
sir. I
that's
don't
the entire
believe you.
that's the entire state of Wisconsin.
Millar- Malarkey. Yeah. Um. What else? What else do we have this week? Uh. Yeah, I think that was about all I had to talk about. Oh. Um. Oh, we was gonna fight about this real quick, and we didn't talk. We didn't tell you about it. Cheryl Lee Ralph gives the worst advice in Hollywood history. So I was reading an article today, and it says that she told a young Lauren Hill, "Don't name your group the Fugees. That ain't gonna work, girl. I don't like that name for y'all."
Oh shit. Hey, I mean, all right, so this had to be around Sister Act 2.
Yeah.
All right. So Sister Act 2 was what, 93, 92-ish? Sometime
Hey,
around
look,
there?
you can start doing the math all you want. It's before the Fugees came out, so
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
they said. So yeah.
All right, so now I wonder what other advice she was giving hip hop around 1992. Like, Mr. Snoop, you don't really need two dogs in your name. You could just call yourself Snoop Doggy or Snoop Dogg. You don't need to be Snoop Doggy Dog. Like,
Go.
Doc,
You should go to the park, Stoop, and get exercise. Yeah.
right?
Wait, what? Okay, cool. That's why he was out there that day. Yeah, I'm telling you, Cheryl Lee Ralph is gonna be behind. The more she talks, the more and more bullshit that she is connected to that you're gonna find out that comes out. And it's not even
Hmm.
gonna be some sinister shit. It's just gonna be bad advice because she's just not good at advice. Like,
Yeah,
And
like
I said
she tried to get Brandy to take her box braids out. Like, it's enough with the braids already, Brandy. Just change it up, do something different. You know what? I'm gonna do something different. All right,
get
change
a new
mamas in this bitch.
right. I'm gonna get a new stepmama in this motherfucker.
but see, as I said earlier, I don't think that was such bad advice. I mean, hindsight is 2020, but I specifically remember now how to pronounce that shit when it came out. And then when we finally did figure out how to pronounce the shit, it was like that ain't even a fucking that ain't even how you condense refugee. It's the Fugees, not the Fugees. So I could see at a point before the popularity how that did make sense because it didn't make sense to us when it first came out. The who? The, I can't remember what we was calling, but it wasn't the Fugees. That wasn't
I
the
thought
what
I thought it was the Fugees. I don't know.
Yeah, I was calling them the Fugees because I didn't hear Blunted on Reality when it first came out. I started listening to the Fugees at Fuji La. Fuji La La is the
the
way that we
first
rock when we
the
doing our thing.
the first motherfucking
The
thing I
score, the
seen.
score.
Yeah, the
The
score.
first
My bad.
thing I seen was they name fade in on the box on that motherfucker. They white, and I didn't know what it said. I used to see them on the box on Ready or Not. That's what I was exposed to the motherfucking Fuji's and Fuji line and all that shit then on the box. And that shit fading in their name and didn't know how to pronounce that shit. The songs was hot.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the name, it didn't make or break me. But I guess talking to him beforehand, I could see how motherfucker like, nah, the Fugees, nah, that ain't even a condensed version of refugee. It's Fuji. It's Fuji, nigga, not Fuji. Fuji.
Hey, look, but they the Fugees. It just is what it is. I don't know. I just thought it was bad advice, especially with hindsight being 2020. Cheryl Lee Ralph need to stop going out here and doing interviews because it gets progressively worse every time I read another headline of what some shit
Why?
she said.
Why do you call yourself Black Rob? You're brown skin. You're brown skin, Robert.
Right.
Call yourself Brown Rob.
Brown Robert.
Biggie, Biggie, Biggie Smalls is such a derogatory name. Why would you change that? You know, your mother and I, we don't like when our boys call themselves big like that. You know, we both from the West Indies, right? Go on now. And I got to talk to the patois.
So are
Change your
you
name to just Smalls. That'll work.
are you big
Biggie
or are you
Smalls.
small?
That's
First of all,
counterintuitive.
right. You can't even pluralize small. It's not gonna work.
And
Yeah.
then in 3 years, this movie gonna come out named Sandlot, and they gonna say you're killing me, Smalls, and that's gonna stick much harder than you.
Hey, girls, I know they're trying to tell us to sign up all our rights away to the songs, but let's just look at the bigger picture. They're gonna make a movie, and then we'll get paid nothing from that, right? Yeah, let's sign.
Oh shit!
Long track record.
Yeah, that's wild. Then, hey, but I mean, did she come out and admit this? That she gave Lauren Hill this horrible advice?
Well, I read it, and they quoted her in the quotes.
Uh,
They said what she said.
all right, so I will give her credit on coming out and admitting some shit that she was very much wrong about.
Hey, look,
Like it take it because nobody would have ever known that she was wrong about this if she didn't come out and tell people how wrong she was about this. So I'm in standing by your standing by me by your mistake. I salute that.
yeah, but that ain't what. Hmm, is that what's happening?
I mean, because obviously she was wrong, but she admitted it. Like she could have kept that shit as hush hush. Lauren Hill wasn't telling nobody.
I don't think that she feels that she was. I think that she's telling you, like, if I, if they'd have changed the name, they would have been successful, and they'd still be together today. But they not because they didn't. They ain't listen to me, child. Like I feel that that's where it's coming from.
Mm, nope.
I don't know.
I'm gonna give Cheryl Lee Ralph more credit than that because she survived Judge Wapner's advances and harassment. Never forget that Judge Wapner was trying to sexually harass, was sexually assaulted Cheryl Lee Ralph.
We definitely going with Wapner.
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh,
only
okay.
only
I,
judge.
I thought we already said it was Mills Lane.
Oh, you think it's you going with Mills?
I thought it was. I thought they said it was Mills Lane. I thought
Nah. I mean,
somewhere during that whole thing we found out it was Mills Lane.
No,
no, no.
we did our deductive reasoning and shit, and I don't know. I felt like it was Wapner. It seemed like some Wapner ass shit.
I say it should have been Judge Judy.
Allegedly. You know what? Judge Judy actually does work.
Hey, look, if Judge Judy was the one that did that shit, I'm gonna need to see the tape. Not, not even on no shit like that. But I just gotta see is she really about that Lightfoot life?
So here's why we don't need to talk to our rap artists, right? So Fabo, some internet blogger asked that nigga what was the pertinence to telling him to shut up at the end of Tatted Up. And he said, well, that was me telling me to shut up. And she was like, secondly, who is Barbara? He was like, well, the song was about secret tattoos. And I just imagined in my mind that Michelle Obama, Nancy Reagan, and Barbara Bush all had secret tattoos.
Mm.
I'm like, you know what? That's almost as bad as that Ishi Blotitia shit.
Uh, more of them might have them than you think.
Nigga. But so when he was hollering Barbara at the end of Tatted Up, he was hollering Barbara Bush. Yeah, you just don't need to know. That's like one of the things that just that wasn't that. That's one of the things of the mythos that we just didn't need to put a button on. He could have been crying to some bitch in his past for the rest of my life. All I care. I didn't need to know that he was hollering out for Barbara Bush.
That's wild. That's weird.
It's
I ain't
wild
need to know
weird.
that. I ain't need to know that neither. It's also
Wild
tomorrow.
weird.
It's also tomorrow. I don't know. I ain't had no more topic. Uh,
All right.
you wanna ask him to tell them what we didn't talk about?
All right. So, hey, nigga with no name.
Yes, sir.
What did we almost talk about this week?
What did we almost talk
Oh,
about this
god
week?
damn it. Hold on. Before you even get to that, because there is one more topic that I do want to talk about.
Oh shit.
Um, Earlier this week, um, speaking of not knowing what, well, I ain't even got no segue for it, but earlier this week, the Shanghai Dragons, led by Eric Bledsoe, were kicked out of the China Basketball Association playoffs for fixing a game. They went real life blue chips. So what happened was the Shanghai Dragons were down by 4 points with less than 2 minutes to go when their opponents mysteriously committed five consecutive turnovers and ended up losing the game 104 to 98 or 108 to 98 or something like that. But later it came out that that the fix was in and both teams were kicked out of the playoffs. Both coaches fined and I believe fired. And that's fucking nuts that they got caught. It's wild that they were so blatant with it that they were able to get caught when the NBA managers do this shit all the time. And no one bats an eye. In the words of
Hey,
the Joker.
hey, what happens in that situation to the team?
Oh, you got
I get.
y'all out of there.
Do I get to keep the money though?
Oh, you get to keep the money that you won on the bet because I mean you
Okay.
did your job. However,
Turn it up.
you ain't gonna be able to connect the next one. And
So you go big now, baby. One time, in and out.
right, if you're gonna do it, you might as well go big. I hope they got all the money in the world that they were looking for because their team's kicked out of the playoffs.
Hey, look. This why I know. This why I know that women ain't smart. Because
Damn.
after, hey, look. I know, right? I went all the way there.
Man.
All the way.
I'm sleep. Hey, look. I'm sleepy, so my filter is off. Ain't no way you can tell me that a fully capable individual wouldn't have already Ocean's 11 the whole WNBA.
Hmm.
I mean, and hey, look, you don't even need 11. You just need 10 motherfuckers to all come together and be like, okay, we gonna win, but we gonna all bet on y'all to win. All right, cool, yeah. Who got the best odds today? Oh, you 30-1? We definitely going with y'all tonight. Like, what else are you playing for? What else is happening on the court that you got to uphold the integrity of the game? Get a check.
My God. Turn it up.
That was all.
Mm.
All
If,
right.
if it,
So in topics we missed, Chris Broussard last night. Why is the Lakers won't beat the Memphis Grizzlies? Whatever that means. Eighth grade teacher defends herself.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
we
hey,
got to do
hey,
more
hey,
of this
hey,
goddamn
hey,
story.
hey, 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 hey. That wasn't the topic. The topic was when they were talking about that topic about the Grizzlies beating the Lakers playing the Grizzlies. The Lakers won, and what's the old boy name? Rob Parker was talking, and he said, "Yeah, I had the baby oil out last night, baby." Like, whoa, wait,
Whoa,
what?
whoa.
To celebrate a Lakers victory, you had the baby. What was you? Never mind. Hey, it was just very, very, very weird thing to say on the internet.
Eighth grade teacher defends herself after getting fired for giving students zeros for not
We
submitting homework.
for not what?
we live in a
Submitting
horrible
her
world.
homework.
Not giving them
Uh,
zeros for not turning shit in.
Oh, fuck them.
yeah, they have a no zero policy at her school, and she was supposed to give them 50%.
I'd have gave them motherfuckers -12. All right, I can't give you a zero, but I'm gonna give you -12 because you cost me a tree for printing up this worksheet that you didn't do.
But here's the problem. I have with the whole exercise of futility. A 0 and a 50% of both failing grades.
Yeah, but one is easily more recoupable. If I get a zero on one, I mean, if I get a zero on one assignment and a 90 on another one, I still got an F. But if I don't do shit and get a 50 and then get a 90 on this other assignment, all of a sudden I'm a C student.
Yep, that's the problem.
So now I get a little
That's the
motherfuckers
problem.
that zero they deserve.
You could do nothing and then do something and automatically be a C2.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
All right, nigga.
These two
What else we got?
receipts here represent the attitude of two people. Uh, they invited two people to some retreat or whatever business exercise. The minutia isn't important. One of them was the person they invited. The person they invited hired a guide while there. The person that was hired was told to get themselves a decent breakfast in the morning, and they will. The person who hired them will pay. When the person who hired them got there, the person that they were hired that they hired to do the job only ordered a pineapple juice. The local guide translator that the hiree hired to sherpa him around town ordered a full uh, breakfast, and the boss, the overall boss, was flabbergasted that the local took such liberties, even though he was told to take such liberties, based on his actual hiree not taking the same liberty. And he thought that pointed to something of some poignance.
No, it don't point to shit.
At
It's
what
just
point do you just regret the decision and admit it? Are we talking about Jimmy
look.
Butler's hair?
Yeah, that's
Jimmy
what I'm
Butler
talking
still his fake dreads, his faux locks.
about.
Uh, we miss Jack Nicholson. Looks unrecognizable after seeing for the first time 2 years ahead of his 86th birthday. He looks like an 86-year-old white man.
Yeah.
Wrinkly, old.
What he won't do, the next man will. Is Africa just a burial ground for Africans?
Uh-huh.
Damon Wayans, yeah. Damon Wayans talks Will Smith, Chris Rock, Oscar slap.
Oh, I need to watch that video because I want to see his opinion about that, especially after hearing Marlon Wayne stand up.
Yeah, I told you that Marlon Wayans nigga crushed it. He crushed it better than the nigga who was actually in the fucking slap. Oh, all right. So AI generated art. They're using real artists to teach the artificial intelligence to replace the artists that taught them. Is that fair?
All fair and love him. Bottom line.
They like, nah, nigga, take my imprint up out of there. They ain't finna use me to replace me. Black teen in Missouri shot. Oh yeah, we discussed that. Rumble deal with academics to sign the hip hop's first right wing DJ.
And then academics need to learn that all money ain't good money.
Hey, they learn how to use. Hey, they learn how to infiltrate us all the time. Watch this movie. It's funny as hell that we was talking about John. Well, we didn't talk about John Leguizamo. That's a topic we missed. John Leguizamo.
Oh yeah, because I feel like you about to be very wrong about some shit.
Who me?
Hey,
Nah, that nigga.
he's trying to talk about me. Hey, all I know is I saw John Leguizamo get on there and with his chest puffedly say that Latinos built this country. And I ain't like that.
But I mean, it's true. They did help build this country.
No, that ain't what he said. He said Latinos built this country, and then we made hip hop. And then in the video
No,
I show,
no, no, no.
and then
He
in the
didn't.
video I show, hey look,
He
hey look,
didn't.
hey look,
He
hey,
didn't. He said it was there. And Fat Joe has said they was there, and Bobito was there.
Hey yo, look. You're not gonna tell me they was there when rap started. When I heard James Brown rapping. When I heard the tap dancing brothers rapping. When Marvin Gaye got a song called "Ego Tripping Out." You're not gonna
I,
tell me that they made up rapping when I heard all of these Negroes rapping well before. I mean, I'm just saying.
I heard Michael Jackson rapping in 1965. That don't mean shit.
I mean everything, fam. What you talking about?
I mean,
To the
that don't mean
president.
that don't mean that Michael Jackson created hip hop.
All right, cool. That's what you want to believe. I don't know what we're going to tell you. I don't know what to tell you then, fam. So they're the originators, fam. That's what that means. I did it first. I
I was
originated it.
I was there.
No. It wasn't none of them there.
Wasn't none of them there. Wasn't no Puerto Ricans down there in the 70s in New
No,
York.
that's not what I said. I just said wasn't none of them there. That night James Brown was doing this thing. That night that Marvin Gaye was doing this thing with the ego tripping out. That they weren't there.
I mean,
Hey, look. Hey, look.
retroactively, that is considered hip hop. However, that was not the origins of hip hop.
All right, cool. Cool. Start recording whenever you want to start recording shit. This is, I thought, the same issue, the same reason why we was mad at Christopher Columbus for just usurping some shit that was already there. Oh, you just came up with this shit? No, you didn't. You heard this motherfucker say, speak this way on the record before. So, all right, cool. I mean, it is what it is. I don't.
All right,
I'm not gonna get all
so
worked up about it.
none of them niggas, none of the Furious Five niggas should ever say that they was a part of the creation of hip hop. Nut, Grandmaster Flash, all of the other Grandmasters, because apparently Grandmaster was a name back then. So
But
none of the
soon as you
Grandmasters,
name yourself Grand's Wizard, everybody got a goddamn problem.
right? You could be a master, you can't be a wizard. But so none of those people should be able to say that they were there at the beginnings of foundations of hip hop.
Okay.
Is what you're saying.
Hey, look. Hey, look. That ain't what I'm saying. You could say you were there. You could say you were there when it started. You could say you helped build it and shit like that. That is all good. But that ain't what I thought he said. Maybe I could be wrong, but that ain't what I thought he said. I
He said he
heard
was
him.
there.
Hey, look, all right, cool. I'm giving you that.
Mm,
Beyond that part, the other thing I said, the motherfucker was talking about Latino excellence.
what's
Like,
wrong with that?
hey, look, I didn't recognize it till the old girl started pointing it out. That nigga was using all the catchphrases. He using all the marketing material and replacing black with Latin. And that don't make y'all feel no kind of way?
Nah,
Okay.
Not until he
it
say
don't.
Latin girl magic. You gotta stay away from that one.
so 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 so
And know your
so
worth. Know your
so
worth, King. Even though that's ambiguous, he gotta stay away from that one too. Know your worth, King, and Latin girl magic. He
all
know
right,
them two.
so do you have a problem with them saying brown pride?
Uh I don't have a problem with brown pride, but I have a problem with them saying brown pride. Yeah.
Why you have a problem with them saying black brown pride?
Hey, look, because it's just a short drive to say it loud. I'm brown and I'm proud. Like I don't want to hear Santana's remix of that shit.
But the Black Panthers saying black power. You know where it started, right? There was
Why?
definitely white power way before we started saying black power.
Hey, yo, look, cool. We did it. Everybody else can't come back in here and do it. We already did it already. It's done.
We
All right,
already usurped it.
It was
And
no.
you
What I'm saying is that Black Power was an answer to that white power chant. That's what it was in response to. It seems like now, well, actually, they ain't even saying black brown power. And if they were, okay, cool. But who was shouting y'all down in the first place? Actively just looking at y'all saying no, not y'all. Second of all, Latin excellence, like fam.
hey, Brown Powers sound like that shit they was doing that summer when they was overheating the generators and they was hitting all the chatter with them brownouts. That's Brown Power.
Mhm.
All
Hey,
right.
I'm just saying they can be proud of their shit too. I
I ain't mad
mean,
at them being proud of their
they
shit.
fighting the same fight we is.
Yeah, hey, look, they not though. They fighting they
Chill
fight.
out.
We fighting our fight.
Yeah, they fight and I fight. We fighting the same motherfuckers.
Hey, look,
And
hey, look, hey, look,
that's
hey, look,
exactly
hey,
why
look,
we
hey,
got
look.
our ass kicked by underwater blue Mexicans.
Hey, look, we gotta stop. We gotta stop with that shit. We gotta understand that it's more of a Venn diagram situation. We have some areas of overlap, but we're two separate things.
Yeah, we are two separate things. However, we are fighting the same thing.
We just fighting some of the same things. Because if you ask them what they fighting, they ain't fighting all the same shit we fighting. They don't give a fuck about that. And increasingly, more and more of them will tell you that they white. So we ain't fighting the same shit.
Mm, I disagree. I feel like Hispanics are fighting this racist ass system. They are fighting the same racist ass system that we're fighting. They're not fighting our fight. We're fighting our fight. They're fighting their fight. But our fight and their fight is going at the same opponent.
Okay.
And I see nothing wrong with them recognizing that their fight, that they are. I mean, because them saying black excellence and all this other shit don't take away from us. It doesn't.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey,
In
look,
no
hey,
way.
look, hey, look. Hey, look, if I got black excellence trademark, I don't want you coming out with brown excellence and that motherfucker coming out with yellow excellence and orange excellence and navy excellence and blue excellence. Nah, fam,
So
you
I got,
dilute. You're
hey, so I can't be
diluting.
excellent.
You're diluting the market. Be excellent, but you ain't think of it, and I thought of it, and it was catchy. Is my shit.
Hey, hey, I literally just fell asleep. We
Yeah.
supposed to be ending this shit.
All right, my bad. What else did we almost talk about?
A woman with two husbands introduces her new man.
Yeah, sounds like a nigga that got gamed.
A lawyer in the YSL trial really told the judge he's capping.
At that point, you should know you need new lawyers.
The new
Yeah.
lawyer. You should have known nigga long time ago, but whatever.
You need to object at that point.
City boys for the fucking win.
My
Footballer
nigga.
Achraf Hakim set to get half of his wife's net worth after she filed for divorce.
She filed for divorce. He put all of his money in his mama name and then took half of her shit because she was trying to get his shit. City boys for the fucking win.
I ain't mad at that one.
And that's a wrap.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright. So this week in sports history. Actually this week in sports history it is this week in sports history because this week the Los Angeles Clippers lost to the Phoenix Suns by 15 points. Because Devin Booker went the fuck off. Devin Booker dropped 38 on the ass while Kawhi Leonard was trying to defend Kevin Durant. Um, the Clippers lost because no one could stick Devin Booker. Paul George was unable to play this week. Paul George would have been an excellent defender for Devin Booker. However, he did not play because I believe he is injured. However, 9 years ago, Paul George fucked Roy Hibbert's wife
That's fucked up.
he did do that, didn't he?
while they were teammates on the Indiana Pacers.
While they were in, like,
Probably right before Roy Hibbert dropped that zero point 0.0 rebound, 0 assist playoff game.
that was against the LeBrons, and then
Cleveland
wasn't it?
Cavaliers. No, no,
That,
no. That was when he was with Miami.
Miami. That
Yeah,
was when, and they were going. But they were battling. That was when
yeah.
that Pacers team was battling Miami, and then they had it up. We got a big man. We got a playmate. We got all the weapons, and then the big man was
Big
no
man.
longer present.
Yeah, the big man was Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert at that time was probably one of the top five centers in the league, up until the point that Paul George fucked his wife, and then all of a sudden his desire for the game of basketball and for his wife was never the same.
Never.
So there we go. That was this week in sports history.
Shout out to Roy Hibbert. Hey,
Yeah.
look. Hey, look. That's fucked up. I feel for people whose wives fuck up opportunities to get rings.
Mm-hmm. I see what you did there. He put a ring, putting the ring on it, prevented him from getting putting the ring on him. hmm So we want to thank y'all for tuning in. We do this shit every goddamn week. That nigga down there, he don't have it near him, but he does have herbal containment units, personal protection gear, ashtrays, all that shit for the low. You don't even know though. And this nigga is making sea moss and all types of blackberry, elderberry ass concoctions and shit. All
Oh
Elixir.
that
yeah.
all that shit for the low.
Oh
You don't
yeah.
even know though. 29 motherfucking 99.
Alchemy in the house. Apothecary. All those other catchwords. Ah,
hmm All that shit. So make sure to inbox us if you want information on that shit. And that was just straight up. It wasn't misleading. Misleading. July 15th. Time's ticking. Hey, we less than 3 months out. We less than 3 months away. This nigga, hey nigga, you did a table read, didn't you?
I did a table read. Yes.
All right.
Um,
How you feel about this?
um, it was cool. I like it. I already done this show before though, so I kind of know how it was gonna go. And I don't want to say too much about it because it's some twist in this motherfucker, and if I get talking, I'm gonna give it away. So I want to give
Mm,
it away. But nah, I fuck with this shit. We start rehearsing in a little bit, so that'll be fun, and I'll know even more about it after that fact. But yeah, it's gonna be July 15th. Same place at the Academy. I think it's there. I'm really, really sure it's there.
at the Morgan Park Academy on the
Yeah,
115th,
I think it's there again.
111th.
111. I think it's there again. I'm not sure though. I be forgetting sometimes.
All right, and if it is there this time, it'll be in the summer. So by the time you
Oh,
get
it's
there,
definitely
by the time you arrive at the theater, it will still be light outside, so you will be able to see the fucking entrance and be able to see the little balloon that's placed up there to let you know where the entrance is. Because who the fuck decided to put a balloon up for motherfuckers to see where the entrance is and it's dark and there's no street lights?
that that part is a little bit different, but hey, it'll be light outside. Also, bright side, this particular production takes place in a bar. So yeah, last time I
You
did
get
this play, I I I did not drink the entire time I did it
you
because it
did
was in a
not drink.
bar. Yes,
Yeah,
it was in a bar. I felt like if you was working in the bar, you would drink. So I
yeah.
felt like I should do my.
You
I
committed to the
should
character.
fully committed, fully committed,
fully,
fully
fully
committed.
committed to the role. So yeah, misleading is July 15th. Hey, if you got the internet, you might as well be streaming Cam's new single, Cam's new album
New
in due
album.
time. It is available all over the motherfucking internet. Um, go ahead, check that shit out. We are shouted out. You heard the goddamn song in the intro. I hope y'all played the intro video because I missed it.
We did,
Um,
we did, we did.
yeah, so in intro video, you heard the strain on society. Shout out to my nigga Cam. Album is dope. And yeah, make sure you check that shit out in due time. And you can listen to that Saturday on your way to see Candice Marie. Because Candice Marie is performing this Saturday. I forget the name of the place.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. Don't give me the line either, because I don't even fucking. It's somewhere south. I don't know.
Yeah, hold on. I'm finna pull it up because it's on 159th. It's in Oak Forest. It's
Yeah,
in Oak Forest. I do know that. Let me see if I can find one of the. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's at Gray Social. At 5420 West 159th. That's in Oak Forest. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. $20. Make sure to get your tickets. It's gonna be a dope show. It's gonna be a dope performance. Um, she's not here, but hey, nigga, tell her to play
uh,
perform X Factor.
X
Make sure
Factor.
that's make sure that's in the set list. That needs to be there.
Hey, look, I think she should do X Factor. She got some other new shit she's trying to sing too, but I think she should definitely do X Factor. I think she's doing a '90s little, portion, so that should definitely be in it if you're doing anything
Definitely,
'90s stuff.
definitely. Anything 90s or early 2000s because nobody's sure exactly when that album came out. So,
Hey, look, I
and
mean,
everybody loves X
hey,
Factor.
look, hey, look, hey, look. I'm 100% sure when that album came out, and it was before the 2000s.
2000s, who knows exactly when the 2000s started. So, if there's
Hey,
a
look. Who knows?
90s,
2000-ish, right?
right, right, it's 2000-ish. Yeah, we can turn early 2000s to early 2000-ish, and then X Factor fits right in. And so,
Mhm.
yeah, make sure to check that out. And I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. I gotta go upstairs to study. I'm trying to learn how to make a banana split. So I think we're gonna go to Sunday school. Oh shit! See, that's the type of shit you do when you a goddamn pun practitioner. Goddamn it!
I don't even know if that's a pun. That's like a dad joke. It's funny. I ain't even gonna hold you. I chuckled. I did reluctantly. I ain't mean to do that, but it happened.
You can't fight it. You can't fight it.
I fought it. I fought it. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this show. We out here. Peace.